Didn't need to fucking ask. Jake told me it doesn't matter what's going on. 9:30, we go.
I just kind of immediately saw it and just kind of scooted it away. I'm like...
That's good. I like that.
Shit, am I on camera now?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Fuck. I need a plug.
How's it
It's behind the couch. Good luck.
Cue Mission Impossible music.
I'm unplugging this white one, whatever this is.
That's Jake's.
Haha. He's not here to defend himself. He loses.
Andrew, should this be on low key or high key?
Should be on low.
Okay.
Also, hi anyone that showed up early.
Yeah, hi anybody who's magically here. Where's Jake?
Getting minis. Okay, we got 2 communities and I can't find any others, so this is good.
Wait, is that the dirt?
Devin Rue is now auto-hosting you for up to 4 viewers.
Thank you.
Hi, Rue's viewers.
Hi.
Wait, what?
Rue's hosting us currently.
Woo! Hey, Rue.
Wait, who's Rue?
Devin Rue. She is the artist who actually did a lot of our overlay items. The scrolls that you see for the main cards. And the mug was all done by her.
Alright, so these are
The
just
more
going,
I know.
these are just going on the floor, Jake.
That is perfectly fine. Why are there potatoes at my desk?
Because Andrew and I
Why
are sharing
not?
them.
I fucked up.
How did you fuck up?
I fucked up.
Don't
Okay,
do
we're
that.
good.
Ah.
I forgot what I was doing something very important.
Should I put the popcorn in?
Careful. By the way, I tried to call you, asshole.
Oh, you mean my phone's right there?
Yeah.
Wait, what's up?
Tate.
Is he dying?
Yeah, he's having.
That was a fit.
He's
Okay, got my flailing done.
Well,
All right.
you could say that's fitting.
There was something important I was doing.
Audio.
I already checked it. Look, see?
Did you send an alert message out to the Nerdo community thing?
That's what I was sending. Well, it auto sends for Nerdo, but it doesn't auto send
Greetings and
for
welcome to Sean's Eating.
any of my stuff. Erica said to start without her.
I'm also going to send her the tweet.
Doesn't Nerdo automatically send out treats? Treats.
Treat. Whose phone is
Yes,
this one?
we just send treats out to everybody. No.
So I'm gonna turn off this light down since nobody's in here. I'm gonna steal a bite of potatoes.
What is this called?
Tales from the Tavern?
Masks of the Dead?
Oh, Masks of the Dead.
Okay, let me just go across 8 different platforms real quick.
I had a pencil.
So last time on Masks of the Dead.
Last time on Masks of the Dead, Myth almost died again.
Because fuck you, Jake!
I mean, we're trying to make her existence
So you
a
said
myth.
that you have minis today?
I do have minis today. There's a possibility that we will be using the new battle map and the new battle map setup. I do have minis for each of you. I did have a painted mini for Myth, but I can't find it. So you'll just be using the sexy one with a guitar.
Wait. Where's Uranus?
He's a skeleton.
He's not a skeleton. He's got skeletons.
Oh shit! I didn't.
Oh, we need to give him the Grim Status pendant.
What?
We
Don't
found
worry
it.
about it.
No, what does it do?
We found a pendant that the more health you lose, the more your skin withers and becomes looks like a skeleton.
That's kind of hard.
Basically, the closer to death you are, the more you look like you're already dead.
Oh, 16 notifications on Facebook. Nice! Should get on there more often.
Today it will be DM'd by Andrew.
Yeah, today we're going to be doing a one-shot.
No?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's at Rivertown.
Listen, we don't talk about Rivertown.
Alright, fuck it. Everything's gone out. We have 5 viewers already. Let's get this fucking going.
I'm working on it. I'm getting our food situation.
Jake, I'm turning this around like last time.
Okay, so just so everyone is aware, I as the DM will not be able to see the chat because it's enough of a distraction as is.
We can point out anything entertaining you say to him.
It is also up to the players to respond to, or to let me know when people have donated, because
Oh, fuck. I don't have eyes that work.
I do.
they're...
But I'm the only one here that do. My language does not.
What the fuck did you just try?
I am so.
I tried to say language and English at the same time.
You
My
made your
language.
point.
Okay, good. I do have a battery for this, so this should...
I understand you're a druid.
I am a druid.
Yes,
No.
my son. Hey, you took my fucking backrest,
You're
asshole.
not. I'm not your son.
What?
You took my backrest,
Let's go
asshole.
over here.
Mine.
Okay. I'm gonna move the mouse.
Let's see. So there's my skills.
Because I need space.
You look very haunting now with that light coming up from in front of you.
Welcome to Tales from the Tavern. I'm your DM, Jake.
That was loud.
Yeah.
Aha. Aha.
Go ahead. Last time it was entertaining.
What
Ha
happened?
ha 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 ha
Probably
ha
get
ha
that.
ha ha ha.
Welcome to Eating with Nerdolopedia.
I'm the only one not eating because I.
What's
just-
everybody eating today?
Also,
Tea.
welcome to being vaguely
Potato.
prepared.
Salad?
No, I literally just have potato.
Popcorn. Do you want cheese?
Wait, who are you eating again?
It's too late.
Okay.
No, it's not.
So a recap for all of our viewers as to what happened on episode 2 of Masks of the Dead.
Well, what happened in the first episode too? Let's quick let anybody know.
Yeah,
what
just
they're
do a
doing.
quick supernatural fucking.
Yeah, come on.
This
Including-
season.
Wait. The
Including
road so
the
far.
gifts.
Don't start playing any music. We won't be able to put it on YouTube. I know what you were gonna put up there. Fucking Kansas.
So the group is tasked with figuring out why 10 bodies have gone missing and 2 guards. So technically 12
Is
bodies.
that what we're doing?
I thought we were doing something completely different.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Alduin doesn't actually.
I have no idea.
No, we didn't tell him.
Yeah, so they did.
We just
some,
had an assassin try to kill us.
They did some investigation into the 2 guards, finding one was a normal guard, the other one was an assassin, or not an assassin, no, a necromancer.
Popcorn.
A secret necromancer.
Yeah, he was a closet necromancer. He
I
wasn't
thought he was a basement necromancer.
Yeah.
Well, wait, was the basement hidden behind his closet?
No, the basement was hidden in his study,
Oh,
behind a bookshelf.
So it was a.
he was a bit bookish.
He's a.
Don't try it.
You haven't had enough potato.
You're lucky.
Okay, so they did some investigation of him, found out he was a necromancer. They found a few notes. One of them led them to
where's
Hagnor's
the character
Arse,
sheet?
a tavern.
You don't need it. You're dead.
I'm not dead.
Where did you put the massive stack of character sheets?
That's all down the side still.
Yeah, he needs to go through that.
Okay.
Oh,
Great.
well, it is somewhere within this pile of paper.
Okay, trying to do the recap.
Oh.
Hagnor's Arse
Yeah,
led you
Hagnor's
guys to
ours.
meet the Scarlet Glove, who was a thief who stole 2 swords.
And all my money.
Yes, and all your money. Well, you had to pay him to get that information.
I need some cool names.
And
The Spice
to
Ghouls.
get the location and the job of
Ghoulish.
one of the guards. Aranos then ran to the warehouse on his own, had a mage battle, unleashed a flesh golem, which the party ended up having to deal with after the warehouse was burnt to the ground.
Along with all
That
the
was the
evidence.
first episode.
That was episode 1. Episode 2 was the introduction of Alduin. As soon as the party, Aranos went his separate way towards to meet one of his contacts. The rest of the group went to Nakani's apartment. Alduin just appeared out of nowhere.
Erica's gonna need that.
On fire.
Yes, on fire.
On fire?
There was a Tyrannosaurus, there was a Stegosaurus, and there was a dragon. The dragon was coming down from above. I got hit with the fire just as I fucking disappeared.
He's crazy. I have no idea what a Tyrannosaurus is.
He appeared
It's a dire lizard.
on the
Stop
dining
making
table
up animal names.
that I was sleeping on.
My bad.
Yes.
This is the most Irish I've ever been.
Potatoes and alcohol.
Potatoes and alcohol. Are you kidding? The Irish don't have any potatoes.
Actually, let's be real. He's doing the only realistic meal that all of you have had for this world.
Potatoes and alcohol.
I have dragon-fired popcorn.
I could be Irish.
Is popcorn a thing in your world?
Probably in the north.
In the
Lie in the
north.
north.
High or low for favorable results.
I feel like popcorn is a gnomish invention.
It's a halfling invention in this case.
Hi, guys.
Who's guys?
Maury
What?
would like to take credit for this.
Anyway, so
Oh, 9 guys.
so only 2 other things happened in episode 2.
We'll go.
An assassin snuck into the house and stabbed Myth a bunch of times.
I was not happy.
She
I
almost
wasn't even
died.
aware it happened.
Yep, because he was put asleep. Then Alduin kind of
I threw a fit.
lit Nakani's apartment on fire because of the damage. Nakani ended up going to her family crypt in a very creepy fashion, finding it having been disturbed and having Cat appear very distraught, I guess is the correct term for it.
I can see why the Irish like potatoes and alcohol.
And really where it left off was Cat going, "What do you mean?"
Can I have a drum roll, please?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, wait.
That fucking I specifically put the other pull away so we wouldn't have this shit. It's noisy.
Noisy.
I'm the DM. It's my job to be noisy.
Thanks, Maury.
No.
So that's
I will bring back Thorn specifically to sit there and just look at people and say no.
now. I actually have some cool maps somewhere. I
You
actually
do?
mapped out the city that they're in. This is the world map. You guys don't need to see that yet.
Did you map out your glorious beard?
No, that's already here.
He did map out the inquisitive nature of the giant sloth.
That was
I
last
am
time.
so confused.
So yeah, so this is the city you guys are in.
It looks like a jellyfish. Or a manta ray.
It looks like a meteor.
So these areas to the north and east
It's a
and west,
giant jellyfish falling from the
that is
sky.
farmland.
That's a lot of farmland.
It's actually not enough for the city.
Where'd you end up getting a straight edge?
I folded a note card in half.
Oh. I offered you my big one.
Yeah, no, we weren't going to do that. So this is the city proper. It's really hard to see, I understand. You guys are currently in the Temple District, which is over here. Nakane's apartment was down here.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
I'm not sure if they can actually see any of that given the lighting on it,
Yeah, I know.
and it's rather faint pencil marks.
Yeah, so I will be making a digital version of that in the future.
When we described a giant jellyfish thing, there's the circle, and then you've got all the things behind it trailing
The map
together to
will end
form a
up
triangle
on
behind
digital eventually.
Yes, I will be digitizing it and putting it online. But yeah, they are in the Southern Spear, basically a town at the Tempest River Delta. And it also has a bed. Not that that's important.
So then you could just say
You could probably just not use the phonetic alphabet. It's not a
we're
big
all
deal.
just in a digital world.
The phonetic alphabet.
Yeah, Delta. It's just D, man.
Okay, that's fine. Nobody cares.
A river delta, not like the...
Yeah, the D river. That's fine.
Just because you want the D.
It's named after the god of life, damn it.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
so...
wait,
God
the
of
God
Life
of Life's
named
name is
the
just
Delta?
D.
No, the god of life's name is
That
Temp.
makes a lot of sense.
Is this Zeus we're talking about?
We're
Anyway.
sorry.
Anyway,
I'm not.
I'm not.
Speak
I'm
for
sorry.
yourself.
you know D&D has started out on a
Thought
good
you were
foot
Bailey.
when you are already getting the DM to rub his eyes.
Before we've started.
Yeah.
This is a lot of potato.
Well, we're getting our revenge for when you start
Want some potato?
smirking.
I do want some potatoes.
Later.
You want some popcorn?
I love some popcorn.
Why are you two being nice to each other? It's weirding me out.
Wow.
I'm not even going to get any of that now. I can tell.
Yeah, not if Andrew keeps sharing it with the fucking floor.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This tastes weird.
It's cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon.
For the love of... Okay.
Hmm.
Apparently, I just need to buy, like...
Hey, who tore the carpet?
The carpet? That's a floor.
Okay.
Okay,
so Kat and Nakane were talking, but Nakane is running late.
Yes. So, we are actually going to switch over to Aranos.
Fuck me.
No.
I'm good.
Never.
Not again.
You've got about another 3 hours before your period of time has caught up with them.
Your blood flares.
We're not going into explaining where that came from. So yeah.
Well, I don't even know where it came from. I want to know about this.
You were busy writing Star Trek RP.
Yes.
It's not my fault that you wouldn't join us.
So, D&D. So you were headed off to meet up with your contact, who you had left a note for.
I forgot, what did the note say exactly?
It was basically I'm going to assume it was kind of like a code name thing so that they know, hey, I need to meet up. You make your way back to that spot, and you find your note has been modified. It has additional writing on it.
Is it a dead drop?
Yes, actually, that is what this is. For the Order of the Black Skull, who worships the god of death, yes, this is a dead drop.
Is that like an inside joke for them? Do they like make jokes about it all the time? Hey, I gotta go make a dead drop. Hey! That's not funny, man. Just go do your job.
That's the 6th time this month, dude. Stop.
Not even month.
Bailey, no adventuring in Twitch chat while you're playing D&D.
It's before we started. I wanted to get it going for the evening.
No, I gotta get in there.
No mutts during D&D. Especially for you.
What?
Multi-user dungeon.
Okay. So yeah, there is some additional writing that is on there. As you have the means to kind of like translate it, and it basically gives you an address.
Okay. Where's the address at?
It is somewhere within the. So there's two.
That's a phone number.
There are 2 residential districts. There's the northern ward, and then there's the southern ward, and each of those are divided into upper and lower. So it's an address somewhere in the lower ward, which is across town.
Okay. I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
No, it's bear traps.
For anyone who's curious why she was so reluctant about that, every single time she's gone into it, she's gotten her legs ripped off.
I always die in bear traps.
But we never died of the bear.
Yeah.
There's a bear in bear traps?
You survived.
Wait, she's lived?
It's first. Anyway.
That's wrong. You need to kill her now.
So yeah,
Anyway.
it takes you a little bit to get across town, but you eventually do make it to the location. It's an abandoned house, or actually it is the house of a merchant.
Okay. I am going to go inside then.
Okay. Yeah, you basically knock on the door, he opens it up. You kind of give him a pass phrase, and he lets you in. When he lets you in, he shuts the door behind you and locks it. And he goes,
So, gone.
Good.
You needed something?
I would like to rage.
Fucking hell. This is
No.
long stream.
Shit. Fuck.
Wrong man.
Fuck. No, right.
Sorry, I yelled for
Wizard.
Yiki. Wait, who's
Wizard. Who am I again? Wizard. Okay. All right.
You're an artificer.
What?
You're an artificer.
Oh shit.
You might also like.
Yeah, I was just looking for some information, possibly.
Okay. What do you need information on?
I'm gonna hand him the membership
You might
card
also like.
that I have. Membership card, I guess.
Of
what's his face? The guard.
Sig Franz.
Yeah.
I'm not questioning that.
Sig Franz, sure.
Okay. take a
Sick
look at
fronds, man.
it.
Is that what you say to a fern?
With fronds like these, who needs Hans?
Which, by the way, the other guard's name was Hans.
He's dead, I'm pretty sure.
D-E-D. With a capital D.
Yeah.
That's my nickname.
Whoa.
Capital D.
So,
Is that your stripper name?
the merchant kind of holds the card for a minute, hands it back.
Only when I'm in Lansing.
It's been a while since we've heard from Sig. Kind of fell off the grid for a while. We just assumed he was deep in his research.
You could
necrophilia.
probably say that. Were any of the bodies at the place, like... Because I know there was a guard body there, right?
No, that was the body of a kind of, not a priest, but a member of the church.
Okay, so I really haven't found any guards, per se,
No.
that were dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask your wife.
You guys had determined that it was the body of the Archivist, a person in the
Right.
Church of Life
I forgot about that.
who is in charge of basically the archive.
Right. I had
They
forgotten
were great
about
for
that.
scratching hands.
So, and we didn't know what the guy really looked like that was having a fireball down with me on the roof. Fireball dance party on the roof.
You don't know specifically. But if you would like to see if you may have encountered someone like that, I will let you do an investigation
What do you mean encountered somebody like that?
to try to see if you can piece together
Who he might be.
Yeah,
Okay.
just from your experiences.
Okay. You said investigation?
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna be a 28.
Okay.
Important girl.
You're smart enough. You saw some of the materials in Sig's lab, and you remember that he was very much on anatomy and basically body parts. There was also a flesh golem
Yeah, I mean,
that was in the...
I kind of figured that much.
So it is very possible that the individual that you had a duel with was Sig.
Okay. All right. I think he might have gone off the wall a little bit.
Oh?
Yeah. You know that fire down by the docks?
I hadn't quite heard of it yet. But
Yeah. The whole warehouse burned down. Pretty sure it was him who started it. He started chucking fireballs at me. Also, there was a flesh golem kind of rampaging through town. We took care of that too. Kind of seemed up his alley.
Flesh golems were definitely Sig's thing.
Yeah.
Well, that is unfortunate to hear. Did he break any of our laws?
Why are you making so much sound while
Yeah.
they're trying to talk?
What's going on?
My bad. Just trying to get my dice out.
Do you dice?
Dice.
Well, being that the warehouse was full of bodies being shipped in, it just seems a little sketchy.
Bodies being shipped in.
Yeah.
Strange. Usually we don't.
Piles of them.
I have not heard of any activity of bodies being moved into the city. Usually we would be the ones to know about it.
Kind of figured that.
Yeah, no, we haven't heard anything about that. Do you know what company it was?
Shady McShady.
That company. It's that company that I still did not have a name for, I don't think.
Oh yeah, we did come up with a name for it last time.
Okay, we came up with a name for it. Perfect.
But
Shady McTrady.
Shady McTrady.
that was
Excellent.
not the name.
Shady McTrady with maroon
Okay, it
mittens.
was the Doe Franz Trading Company.
Doe Franz.
Sig
Like
Franz.
the Sig
Go
Franz. The Doe Franz. With all these Franz.
That was
Who
literally...
needs Hans?
It was one of those things that just...
Like, it just...
Okay, I'm not great at this coming up with
I'm
names.
sensing a connection here, but I can't quite put my finger on
This
it.
is...
Can you put your hand on it?
Check to check and see if the... No, that's right.
Yeah, it's spelled differently than Franz, but it's the Doe Franz Trading Company.
Okay. I'm going to tell him that.
Okay, he's gonna be like,
At least that's what all the boxes were labeled. And the warehouse and...
Table.
Well, just everything on it.
I didn't realize that they dealt in shipping of bodies. It's not one of the companies we normally work with. So, I can reach out to some of my other contacts and see.
Ikane's here.
And I can reach out to some of my other contacts and see if any of them have heard of activity with the Dofrans trading company.
That would be great.
Nerds.
Also, any backup is appreciated.
Well, unless he's broken our laws, there's really nothing we can do. We have much of our own work.
I'm trying to remember what the laws were.
So, for the most part, the only laws that you have to abide by as a necromancer is you don't raise people without trading a soul, or you don't raise a corpse without sacrificing the years.
Say the years?
Years.
Oh.
What about don't
years?
be evil?
Nope, that's not a part of their laws. They abide strictly by you follow the laws of Thanatos, which basically is just how souls go back and forth between.
Basically, is the law of trade.
The law of equivalent exchange.
No, please. I need a pencil.
Can you give me a small bowl and just dump some popcorn in that so I don't have to fight you guys over it?
I'm sure they would pay for a fight.
Hold on, I'm grabbing a pencil.
If you can find an extra one, I would love one.
I don't think we're going to be able to find an extra one.
I brought like 20 pencils over.
Dude, they're all missing.
I know.
It's probably because I keep throwing them at you, but you know.
Yes, I know. How many was actually in here?
God damn it.
There was actually 8.
Stupid autocorrect.
There was less than 20.
I'm going to see if I can find the pencil.
Okay, so apparently we're taking a quick...
Find me a pencil. No, I'm back. It's okay, we're good.
Okay.
We're taking a wood break.
Continue.
Shut up, man. That was fucking horrible.
I mean, it was a bit of a wooden joke.
You can kill him.
I am the druid here.
Sycamore wouldn't do this to me.
Sycamore was a nature cleric.
Sycamore still wouldn't do this to me.
Thank you. I have my own bowl of popcorn. So I will at least get some of my own popcorn.
No.
You,
Alright.
you understood the risks putting popcorn into this house.
Especially to this woman.
So yeah. The merchant,
Not
he is
even
going
any
to
defense.
he is going to think for a moment. But yeah, while Dofrans hasn't been connected with us, it does sound like a familiar name. For some reason I keep thinking that they trade in like cattle.
Well, if you come up with anything, let me know.
Okay.
Hey, Sean.
What is your... Actually, no, he knows your name.
I found a pencil. Gareth! I did...
He was the one that wanted it.
Didn't you find a pencil?
No!
I thought you found a pencil. That's why you came back.
If I give you a buck
Give me that.
50, will you give me a piece of pizza?
Yeah.
Give you what?
I need the pencil sharpener.
No.
It's gonna be about $3.50.
Oh, a pencil sharpener for a piece of pizza.
Come on. Let's keep this moving. I gotta sleep sometime tonight.
So do I. We're ending this at around midnight.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I guess not right now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely investigate and
I do appear to be out of a race right now.
that I can't help you with. If you need because I am risky and I use pens. I guess not today.
Sean?
What?
I suggest standing up for a second.
Yes?
I have boots on. I don't think you want me to step on your toes.
Okay. So, what else are you going to do?
I would like to take a long rest.
Where?
Oh, right. Oh, it's the middle of the freaking night, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do I have any idea where they might have gone?
That's a good question.
Do you want some special herb?
I don't think you guys gave any indication of where you were going.
Like, if he asks around for a tiefling or if he knows Nakane by reputation as Kat's granddaughter.
Yeah, you could probably try to ask around.
I'll do that then. Because I know who Nakane was.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Probably should throw that on the ground, Sean.
Really? Thanks for the hot tip, asshole.
I'll show you a
That's
hot
what-
tip.
God damn it. You beat me.
That's gonna be about a 5.
Yeah, most people kind of just avoid you.
I mean, that's fair.
How long do you search for?
What time is it?
I want to say it's getting close to like 1 in the morning, I think. I'm struggling keeping track of time. I need to do better with it. So we're gonna say 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. About an hour or so.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, nat 20.
What's the total for that?
It's gonna be a 27.
Your character's
Okay.
different.
So,
Why? Your character sheet looks ugly.
So, as you basically scare off the last person, it is very difficult to see, but you see a pillow of smoke
Pillar?
rising in the city. And it's not coming from the docks.
Just a pillow.
Pillar of smoke.
We love you, Jake.
Fucking twist every goddamn word I say.
You did that by yourself.
So,
D&D.
pillar of smoke.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna go towards that.
Okay.
Where's it at?
It seems to be in the upper south ward.
How long of a travel time is it for me right now?
Probably 15, 20 minutes, somewhere around there.
How fast can I make it with flying?
You could probably cut it down to about 20 minutes at most. Wait, hold on. No.
You said 15-20. The
Okay,
first time.
probably 10 minutes.
Alright, cool, I'm flying.
That is the maximum time that fly allows.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna see
It's not
King
flying.
Kong come
It's my wing boots.
swinging
Oh.
past him?
Not
Am I gonna
quite.
see what?
Not quite. Because he's... So you do end up showing up, and just as you get there, the fire has... The smoke has stopped. Well, actually, the smoke is still rising, but there seems to be no fire. There's a bunch of people still surrounding the building, but you don't see the party nearby.
What kind of building is it?
This is an apartment complex. So there's a bunch of units, but the one on the very corner is completely, like, torched. And the one above it is also kind of damaged a bit, but...
Yeah, I wonder why it's torched.
Maybe someone fell asleep while they were smoking.
As he holds the pipe.
Got to empty it out.
So,
Worst.
I guess I'm gonna check that out.
It's already filled
Okay,
there.
there's a bunch of people
Huh?
standing
Just like
around.
rolled new ball in there.
Some of them kind
I
of like
appreciate you.
trying to put out maybe very small flames or get coals to stop burning. There's a very important looking man who's standing outside. He's a little bit fatter. I didn't really describe him very well last one, but everyone else will know him as the landlord.
She's got a nice pouch change on him, let me tell you.
He's got a what?
She's got a nice pouch of change on them.
Yeah?
I'll tell you.
I don't have sleight of hand. I mean, my skeleton might. Bony McGrabby hands.
No.
You mean Flick?
So, I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask about Nakane and stuff, see if I can...
Oh, Nakane. She and her friends just left.
To where?
It's hard to tell, but they
How
headed
you end up
further.
in jail.
They headed further north.
Perfect. Thanks. So I'm gonna fly off.
Okay. So you are flying into
Your
the.
daddy said thanks again.
Gonna try
You should
to
put
find
that
her.
asshole into jail. Asking around after what the landlord knows happens.
What?
Oh,
I'm so confused.
oh, don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
Okay.
How are you confused? You know what happened. You were there.
So,
Unfortunately.
You
uh,
fucking suck.
as you are heading north, you find that you are entering the Temple District. So this is where all of the major temples of the religions that don't hide in secret. So we're mostly talking about the Temple of Werno,
The not druids.
the Church of Blin, the Church of Temp, the God of Life, the Temple to Sele, which is the libraries, and what was the courthouses of Suna.
How dare you look at me about your pantheon?
I think that's all of the major accepted religions.
Do I see
You do
any
not.
sign of them?
You do not. Okay, so
Wait for it. Wait for it, everybody. Wait. Yes!
Nind was just brutally attacked by a fan.
Nind, your first fan fell for you.
I'll give that one too. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Nin, I'm pretty sure I've given him that exact same look.
Alright. So,
Give me a perception roll.
yes. Okay.
We have 10 viewers now.
Don't call them out. They might be lurking.
I'm calling all of you out.
No, leave them
Whoever is here
alone.
better say hi.
No.
And you know
leave
what?
them
You don't
alone.
even have to say hi. You just have to insult Jake. It makes our day.
Or Andrew.
Okay.
Also makes our day.
20? Okay. As you're flying around the temple district a bit, trying to figure out where they are, you do see two figures walk into kind of like a crypt-like area. One of them looks a bit... Actually, both of them look a bit familiar.
Alright, I'm gonna fly down there and take a look.
Okay. So, I'm going to pause you there for just a second. Okay. On to you guys.
Nope. You can go.
Where are your favorites?
You can go back to Moranos there.
So, Nakane had just told her grandmother, Kat, that her father's basically back in town. And so so the last thing she said was, "What do you mean?"
It's more like, what?
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 So are you going to follow up with that at all?
Yeah, gonna have to.
I'm gonna need to read you something later, Jake.
She
Okay.
would just kind of solemnly nod and be like, this is merely the information that I was given. I wasn't told where. I was just told to give you the message.
I need some names.
I'm back.
For the girls.
She's going to turn
Spice
to the
Girl.
rest. She's going to turn to the rest of you.
Go with the names.
When you guys are done here, please come to the temple. Tell them that I will make sure to tell them ahead of time. You will be given housing for the evening, or until you need it again. I will talk to you all later.
Okay.
And she's going to slowly turn around and begin to walk out of the crypt.
She wants her
Aranos.
hammer back.
Ranos, on your way down, you see Kat. She is storming out of this crypt.
Full battle armor.
Yeah,
Full
she
battle.
is in full battle regalia. The only thing she doesn't have is her hammer, which actually about by the time you see, just as you like come into view of her, you see her kind of like raise her hand and her battle hammer just appears in her hand. And she is storming out of here.
I want to talk.
She's basically walking directly towards you.
I'm gonna look at her and go, I'm back.
Good, get in there. And she walks past you. She's storming out.
I'm gonna walk in there.
So yeah,
Nah. Damn it.
Aranos is now there. He's now standing in the crypt with your mother.
Right?
The rest of the party is there. This is the first time that everyone in the party is there. Oh yeah, there's also a new person you don't recognize.
Okay.
The spastic sorcerer.
I am not
Okay,
spastic.
so I've named my ghouls. I just need to make it known.
God damn it. Okay.
So I have the 3 ghouls together collectively. They are the Spice Ghouls, and it is Scary Spice, Ginger Spice, and Baby Spice.
I may have new targets.
Don't kill Baby Spice.
I will
Same.
destroy the Spice Girls.
Well,
The Spice Ghouls. Get it right.
I will destroy the Spice Girls.
so upon seeing Aranos enter the crypt, Nakane's going to give him an eye. Just kind of like eye him, just kind of do one of these measures.
She does look like she's been bawling her eyes out,
Yeah.
though.
She's not happy.
She's also clutching 2 paintings.
Yep.
2
Oh,
what?
she looks
Paintings.
bloody.
Oh yeah, my
Paintings.
clothes are fucked.
Yeah. We need to get you some more garments.
So
Costumes.
Might I have
What did I
some
miss?
spare random clothes in my bag of holding?
I mean, I've
Don't
got
you
some
have
costumes.
mending?
Oh yeah, mending! I'm gonna mend at you.
There we go.
Oh, actually, so
I mean, I have mending.
So-
Oh no, I'm mending!
so actually, before that,
I have mending.
before
We're
that,
fine with
all
fire
of
when he does it,
all
it'll
of
be
you
fun.
kind of see Aranos for a quick second, and you know, like in kind of like those horror movies where like you kind of see something kind of get really blurry and look like it's smudged left and right.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of see him do that for a quick second, and then he's just back to normal. The only thing that changes is that he seems to have a spell book attached to his head.
what?
Shapeshifter, Moonbeam.
I'm so confused.
No, no, not Aranos, Alduin. So this
Oh, okay.
so this happens to Alduin.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that
So
makes more sense.
Yeah, sorry. So Alduin kind of gets like that fuzzy look to him, like for a split second, and then he just back, and he just seems to have a spell book on the side. Alduin, you don't feel anything change. Like to you, this is complete. Like nothing happened.
Oh hey, I was wondering where that went. It's nice.
You need to roll a d20.
How many d20s?
Just one if you're doing mending.
It only heals a 2-inch gash.
Wait, you were wondering where what went?
Up
That's
to
not
a foot of a tear, though.
No. I have a spellbook attached to my hip now.
No.
No.
Oh, he does.
He does. When he blurred, he came back,
Oh.
and the only difference about him was that he had a spell book.
Okay. I was confused.
For anyone at
This
home
time
wondering,
shit is confusing me.
for anyone who was actually wondering, that was because we had to retcon something for Alduin. He's actually multi-classed as a wizard.
Oh, goody.
Way to suck.
So, for the mending, I'm gonna say, roll me 5 d20s.
I'm really glad I have this many d20s.
Fuck up.
No ones.
Okay,
Aw.
nothing happens. I mean, other than your clothes are now mended, and they seem to be no longer bloody. So,
So, did I miss something?
You
No.
missed quite a lot.
I'm getting
Bro,
conflicting results.
I
here.
had the best bonfire.
Right, so I'm getting conflicting results here.
You would say.
Why didn't you say his name?
My apartment got set on fire.
It wasn't me.
Sorry, Nakane.
Forget to turn off the show.
I am far too tired to deal with this at the moment. I'm going to go upstairs and take Grandma up on her offer.
Oh, also, as a reminder, please silence your cell phones.
I am currently just redoing my spellbook.
As a double reminder, please remember, last time we found a secret door in the crypt.
I was told I wasn't allowed to play with it yet.
Okay.
Wait, we found a secret door.
I found a secret door.
Yep.
I have a wand that tells me where secret doors are.
You
Also, I have a holster with
Like a bandolier of
with
will
7 wands in it.
Who's this guy?
Aldwin. He just sort of appeared, quite literally, on my kitchen table.
with fire. He apparently knows us. And there's other things that we know that you don't know that I don't feel like explaining, so tough shit.
I like the change, man. Looks good on you.
He knows you too, apparently, I guess.
Mick kind of side eyes and goes, he's a little bit different, but he appears to know us.
Oh, this guy? I mean, I would hope so.
You.
Me?
What?
You.
Oh, yeah, right, me, yeah. I'm a little weird, too.
I got that. Thank you.
Why am I missing?
So,
You just gotta fix this. Just gestured at all of me. Yes.
Okay, so you were also told that about the secret door to check with the Archivist. And Kat seemed very adamant that
He was still
actually
alive.
alive. And that you should probably talk to him tomorrow.
Yeah, that's an argument that Nakane was not going to have with her grandmother in that moment.
I would like a nap.
Yeah, I was about to say question. In the time we've been on the crypt, can I count that as a short rest or no? Because I haven't been doing anything but talk. Or just sort of mill around.
We're going to say no.
Oh.
There has been stuff going on. You have been interacting with the rest of the party. Alas.
Alright, good, I got my spellbook.
Nakane is going to look towards her mother's resting place and pat it gently and start to head out of the crypt.
Do you want me to seal that permanently?
That would be wise, thank you.
So I'm guessing, like, the floors and the walls and all, like, pretty much it's all just stone at this point.
Yep.
So I'm going to reach down, put my hand on the stone floor, reach up, put my hand on the sarcophagus, and I'm going to use fabricate to fabricate stone into the seam all the way around the top of the sarcophagus.
Okay.
That way it's actually
Okay.
a solid piece.
Okay.
Just put her mom in a stone condom.
Did you actually say it like
I'm
that?
sorry, what?
That wasn't in character.
I just welded the sarcophagus shut. Shut the fuck up. That was a lot of F's in there and F sounds, and I fucked up something fierce. Let's continue.
Okay. So, Nakane seems to be heading out of the crypt at this point.
I'm going to go to bed. It's been a very long day. I'd recommend that you all do the same.
Okay. So, are all of you actually headed out of the crypt?
I'm following her. She
Yes.
knows where she's going.
Okay.
I mean, I know where I'm going, but
Just out of curiosity, what order are you guys leaving in?
Well, I'm going first.
Yeah.
I'm probably like third or fourth or something like that.
Well, there's 5 of you.
Third.
I'll go. I'll be second.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You're in the
Like,
back.
what order are you guys leaving in?
Oh, I'll go after him, I guess.
Okay.
Myth is gonna kind of awkwardly stand there, and then after she, like, realizes that there is nobody else in the room, she kind of would hurry and catch up.
Okay.
So you're in the back.
Okay. Let me double check
There's a
here.
corn kernel stuck in my mouth.
Oh, that's the worst.
Okay, so the first 3 of you don't really notice, but Favorite and Myth.
But I was the third one.
I'm actually not doing this based on what order you guys are.
Oh.
This is actually because of your passive perceptions.
That sucks.
the two of you, as you guys are leaving, and you're kind of headed towards the temple. The two of you actually see a cat in an alleyway, and it's staring at Pharaoh.
Cat.
Meow.
Cat.
What's his body language like?
Good thing
It
Popo's
seems
not
like
here.
it's been waiting.
Wait, what's
It's
waiting?
McGonagall.
Cat.
The cat.
Professor McGonagall.
Yep.
You're late to
As
class.
soon as you look at it,
But she just left.
You're late to class.
it starts to kind of like walk up to you.
Okay, so it's probably just turning, crouching at it. You know, the...
Okay. Yeah, it seems to just kind of come up to you and then go, meow.
Is this normal?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell.
Yes. However, Theron, give me an investigation check real quick.
Investigations.
Yes.
Investigations?
Investigations.
14.
Something is suddenly striking you. Something you didn't quite realize up until this point, because it's been a very busy night.
Ouch.
No. No,
I know.
You said striking.
No, what you realize is that throughout this entire night, you pretty much have seen no stray animals. Throughout the entire city.
That's not fucking creepy at all.
This is the first animal you have seen that wasn't some form of a pack animal.
I mean,
And it's-
how else is Franz going to get his parts?
Well, wait, ooh.
Nobody's going to miss the stray animals.
So you said stray, but it's a walking up, and does it seem like it would be...
It doesn't look hostile.
It doesn't look like it's a wild animal either. It's like...
No,
Or used to being around people.
it looks
Definitely.
like it looks like it's used to being around people. It looks relatively well fed, but it probably could have been fed better. It's not like a
What I'm
cat.
saying is it's not a feral cat.
No, it is not a feral cat. It's like I'm trying to think. It's you know how there's like those neighborhood cats?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those. And it like kind of walks up to you. It kind of like brushes up against your leg if you let it, and it kind of looks up at you and meows.
Yay. Okay, so just doing the reach and scratch behind its ears.
What did it say?
As soon as you go to reach for it, it actually kind of moves away from you, and then stops and turns and looks at you, and then meows.
No, that's not from this. That was there.
Which I'm guessing I can, because druids have the thing where they can read animals' body languages and...
Not quite. You would have to give me an animal handling or use a feature of the druid class, which I don't think.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't think that's a base druid feature.
No.
Is it not?
Bestial?
Bestial's not a thing.
Huh.
By the way, when this is happening, are any of you reacting to it?
I asked him what it said.
Oh.
Myth
Did
would,
you guys like stop to see him?
yeah, Myth would kind of slow up, especially if this is kind of a normal thing in the time that she's been traveling with him.
Are you just
Nakane would hear the meow and think it's straight, like, not really think too much of it, but would look back and would stop when she saw these guys stop. Like,
Yeah,
what's
if
going
everybody's
on?
stopping, I'm
Just
gonna stop.
animal...
okay?
Please don't let me eat all this popcorn, baby.
It's too
No.
late.
We already
Ready?
No, there was a feature of
You know Druidic.
yeah, druidic is not the same as understanding.
It might have been an archetype thing then.
No, I believe it was an arc. It was part of the.
You're probably thinking of Rangers,
Circle of
'cause-
the Shepherd.
Oh, it might have been a circular shepherd then. Maybe.
But I would allow you to roll an animal handling to see if you can read more of its body language.
Hey. Wait, animal handling. Might have good things for
You
that.
should be proficient with it.
I was gonna say.
Yes. 16.
Okay. It seems to be that once it kind of got your attention in that manner, it seemed like it was trying to go somewhere.
I'm more or less guessing that's like, oh, yeah, follow the cat. So
I really wish I could have gotten that guy.
So you're just gonna start following the cat?
probably gonna like look at Myth and be like,
I have 7 lines.
Cat, follow. What happens if I put you in the dimensional shackles?
so you just like whispering cat, follow and
No,
Gesturing
I had fun,
and-
though. Like the dragon was cool.
following the cat.
You haven't lived.
On a
before you've
scale
seen
from
a
1 to
T-Rex.
10, how frequently has
making
this
up
happened
animals.
since I've
It's
been
just a
traveling?
Probably multiple occasions.
Yeah.
She just kind of
It's like
sighs
tall.
and kind of motions for
Stop making
everybody
up
to
animals.
follow.
Okay, it's dragon.
Because I'm sure that this has
wings,
lost
you
her
can't
nights
breathe
of sleep in the past.
Why would somebody cut off the wings of a dragon?
Okay,
No,
so
no, just born without them.
Okay, Mori and Popo.
Yeah. I'm explaining a T-Rex to Eldon.
Okay, you're explaining the T-Rex to Eldwin?
Yeah. Ranos. Jesus Christ.
the two A names are gonna throw me off. too.
We're doing this again already.
I know.
Okay, so for everyone's reference, the last characters they played were called Mori and Popo. I switched them up so many times.
We switched ourselves up.
So
I
I
was
should
playing Popo.
And they had a bird called
No,
Yiki
you
and
aren't.
Yaki.
no. So
Mori's
here's
gone.
the next worst part. Both of them right now are spellcasters. Both of you have levels in wizard. Both of your names start with A. Fuck both
Well,
of you.
before that, they were both rock gnome artificers with a giant mechanical bird.
Yiki and Yaki. Or was it Yaki and Yiki?
Yes.
It was
because-
Yiki and Yaki.
Yes, because things weren't fucking confusing
Mine was
enough as
Yiki.
it was.
This is Yaki.
At least now I can differentiate the necromancer and the one who keeps jumping through time.
Yeah, the
What happened
dragon.
if I put dimensional shackles on him?
Wait.
Oh, he'll leave him.
Oh, just poof.
Yeah. Because he's not changing dimensions.
He's not dimensionally bound or unbound, he is time
Erica,
unbound.
can you hand me a
Oh
cherry
god.
Coke?
If they could figure out time shackles.
So anyways,
I
He
need
put
time
those
I mean,
it's
bitches
just a
on real
giant
fast.
lizard without.
So yeah.
Or it's a giant
Okay.
dragon.
So as you kind
Without
of like
wings
start to
or
follow the cat does seem to start to move
And
more
scales.
about.
Like, it probably like, goes up
Very
ahead
mutation.
and stops and
It's like
waits.
feathers.
It's a very strange
Okay.
mutation.
Looks at you, meows,
There's
and
no
then
cherry.
it keeps moving.
Deal with
It
it.
keeps moving. So
Okay.
assuming the rest of you guys are following, unless you guys just see them following a cat.
Following her.
Nakana
So-
will sigh after seeing Myth's gesture and just kind of follow after them.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna.
Were there any highlights from your T-Rex?
Okay,
I was
so
gonna
I'm
ask him
pretty
how-
sure
how he
none
knows
of that picked up on the mic.
Okay,
It
so
sounded good.
basically, what a dragon is, or what a T-Rex is it's a dire lizard. So it's
Stop
like
making up animals.
it's like a dragon without wings or fire. He said, why would you cut the wings off a dragon? It's not. You don't cut the wings off a dragon. It's just born without the wings, and it doesn't have any scales, but it does have feathers.
It's a really fucked up mutation.
Okay.
You just got the whole conversation.
Okay. So Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
We're gonna be friends.
Now he's described it, can I wild shape him?
So how the fuck do you know me?
The cat.
It's a long
Oh
story.
no, you have to see it.
It kind of
The
jumps
wild
around
shape
a little
specifically
bit.
says
I
you have
know.
to see it. Nice try. Also, you're not high enough level.
That's confusing.
I am.
Try living in it.
Explain.
Is that chat not updated? Or is that...
Okay, so
Never mind.
And,
my mommy and a daddy love each
No
other.
made up animals this time.
okay.
And we're not starting that part. back.
So D&D. The
That was
cat-
D&D.
the
We're
cat-
talking about
yeah.
my origin.
Okay, so the cat leads you past the Temple of Life, and it's actually starting to take you. Well, you would recognize where it's going. It is actually heading to the
Worst
Temple of
origin
Awareness.
story ever.
We're not
Oh,
being the
Actually goes
tiny
back
one.
to literal
Yes.
Yes, the one that we met.
origins.
The goddess of time and fate. So the building I'm going to describe to all of you what a Temple to Awareness looks like. You guys know what the Parthenon in, I think it's Greece.
Is it a giant clock?
No, it's not a giant clock. So it's like a Parthenon, but inside they actually grow a tree.
Oh yeah.
So this tree grows up to about the roof of this building, and it actually, that's actually its natural height. Is they actually designed the buildings to be around the natural height of this tree, and then it grows out. So what you're seeing is basically the Parthenon, but with leaves coming out of the sides of the building.
Alright, that's pretty cool. Can I have one?
No.
Make your way into the church and then rise in the ranks until you become the
It's cool.
temple leader.
There's a timeline where he is.
That's the unfortunate part.
Which is funny because it's fitting for who he is.
Then I get bored.
Anyway, so
You're not
The
there long
cat-
enough to get bored.
so the cat ends up leading the cat ends up walking up the steps and heads into the temple itself.
That's actually how he ended up time unbound in the first place. He was a well-loved temple master of Werno.
And then he fucked up.
And they desperately needed him, so they unbound him from time.
What do the priests look like here?
None of them seem to be out right now. Because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Why aren't we fucking sleeping?
Cat. It wants me to
Hey.
follow it.
Stop headbutting the camera.
What?
She gave you some back sass.
I know.
Why are we following him? He's following a cat.
This is normal.
I know it's normal, but I want to sleep.
We're going to Werno's temple. I have a large sense of foreboding. That's what I was rolling for, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, just like, oh, it went in. Yep, going in.
So yeah, he's apparently going straight
He's
to
on
the
a
temple.
mission.
Are you guys actually going to keep following him, or are you going to go back to the Temple of Life?
So I have an idea.
I'm stuck with him.
Can I climb most of the way into my bag of holding, but leave my head hanging
What are
out
you
of it?
doing?
Yes?
Can you hold my bag of holding for a minute?
Oh, that's actually me. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake, be sure to silence your phone.
I did.
Did you know
having
that a human
flashbacks.
head only weighs 10 pounds? Talk about light.
So I'm gonna hand you my bag of holding, and I'm gonna climb
I
into it
believe
and just leave my head hanging out and go to sleep.
I believe the whole phrase is "talk about a light snack."
Okay. So
I'm gonna pick up the bag of Aldwin and carry it.
It's just this bag with his head hanging out.
The guy is just kind of like,
Okay.
this is a weird night.
Well, I can attach that to the end of the quarterstaff and just...
Let's do that.
Okay, so it's just like...
So, inside the temple,
You don't want to hop into my bag. Of
so
holding.
inside the temple, you actually realize that this temple happens to have 2 of these trees. They're located one near the front and one further to the back, so it kind of like just evens out. But the main feature about inside the temples of Werno, which a lot of you would have actually seen before, around the trees, like there's a hole cut in like the stone for it to actually take root into the ground. But around where that stone is cut, there are large iron bowls, and they're filled with various things. Some of them are filled with cured meats. Some it just has like straight gold in it. And for all of those, for everyone, I'm gonna give this to you. This is because the Temple of Werno, they very much respect people who come and bring donations. And all of this, the donations actually aren't for the temple. The donations actually are for anyone who needs them. So people can just come up and take what they need out of the temple. And this is the basic structure of these temples. And so these iron dishes are all around both of these trees. And they've just got various things sitting in them.
I haven't actually gone to sleep yet, so my disembodied head from the top of the bag is just going, wow, this place is really cool.
Take a closer look.
Just set him in the iron bowl. Okay, anybody can take him.
Did you need this?
You find the cat kind of walks up next to, kind of like squeezes itself between 2 of the iron bowls, kind of walks up to the tree, sits down, and then starts cleaning itself.
So,
It's trying to give you a hint, man.
what 2 bowls is it between?
It walked between like a bowl that had a few gold pieces, and I think one of them had like a loaf of bread that looks like it was starting to go a little bit moldy.
You do kind of need a bath.
You're ahead.
I'm ahead of the game, you're right.
And surprisingly, I was expecting Oranos to be making those jokes.
I used
Not
Create or
you.
Destroy Water.
Where?
So I'm just gonna sort of like...
At the
Walk up to
second
the-
level, I create 20 gallons of water. above the floating head.
I'm not floating. I'm hobo style onto the back of the quarterstaff.
So, what were you doing?
I was gonna walk up to basically with the iron bowls where the cat sat, kneel again, look at it, and just like, just here or.
The cat kind of looks at you, kind of stands up, and then rubs itself against the tree, and then just kind of keeps doing that. Sits back down, licks itself some more.
It's a cool fucking tree.
So you're gonna reach out and touch the tree.
Okay.
Nothing.
You touch a tree.
Is there anything like that looks perhaps off about this tree, say compared to the other one that's there, or if I've seen any others of these trees?
You probably would have seen one of these trees back in the Alluring Forest, because it was another place that this temple kind of fit naturally in the Elven society.
Yeah, like a tree.
You actually know that the breed of this tree is called a weretic tree, actually named aptly after the god. This is kind of considered a holy tree.
Mm-hmm. But there doesn't look anything off with it.
Investigation, I guess?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be a nature roll?
No, not in this case.
Okay.
Fucking weirdo.
25.
What? Praise the sun.
You're not
What?
Praise
not
the sun.
entirely sure, but maybe it's just your imagination, but it looks like the bark on this tree kind of looks like there's a face. But you're not really sure. It's
Oh, good. Grandmother
Where's the
Willow.
nose of this face?
Rose says poke the tree with a fire stick. Oh, maybe don't poke it with a fire stick. That might not end well.
I'm a druid. I don't
You know
poke
what?
trees with
I
fire
am going
sticks.
to take your word on that second one. I'm not going to poke it with a
I
fire
was gonna say you
stick.
should take your word on the first one.
So, where would the
No,
nose
you're
of this
more than
face be
welcome.
about?
I'm good.
It's actually about head
I'm
height
just a
for you.
disembodied head.
I don't even have any arms.
So you're gonna boop the nose?
Yes.
Nothing seems to happen.
It's fucked up, dude. You just don't boot people. Don't fucking touch me.
Actually, I'm just. Do you
You're in
actually?
a bag.
Does Alderman actually say that?
Yeah.
So in that case, it's gonna be like.
Bullshit.
For those of you listening to an audio-only version of this, basically he just pulled the satchel closer and booped Alduin on the nose.
Then pushed them back up and away.
So your quarterstaff starts to get heavier since now I'm climbing out of the bag.
In that case, it's just like. tipping
You're
it that way
climbing
so it
out of the
slides
bag
off you.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
This didn't work so well. People started booping me.
I just tip the stick down until the bag slides off, and then he's on the ground
I can't even deal with
in the
this.
bag.
Yeah.
Nick kind of raises an eyebrow and just kind of like,
Can you see the face?
what?
Can I see the face?
I mean, him pointing it out to you, it's often, like, really when he points it out, it's like, okay, yeah, I guess I kind of see it. It's a lot like interpreting clouds. Like, once someone points it out and kind of describes it, you kind of see it.
Right. I mean, I guess.
Oh, hey.
But
Donation bowls. What if we make a donation then talk to the tree?
Does that make sense? As far as, like, what he might know about said thing?
Generally not, because a lot of people donate, and the trees generally don't talk.
What if they don't try to?
I mean, this is...
Aren't you a druid? Can't you talk to fucking trees?
Oh yeah, do I actually have spell slots left for that spell?
Well, it's not like you did anything in the last fight. Well, I guess the flesh golem fight. I don't know what he did.
you didn't
after
see
that.
the last fight.
I was gonna say, I don't know what he did.
The
After
last
that.
fight, he was stuck with poison and couldn't wake up.
No, I was asleep for the entire
So he
fight.
did nothing the whole time. He should have spell slots left.
I was using spell slots, I just didn't hit the flesh golem.
Myth eventually kind of asks Farron, so why does it have us here, old man?
I mean, I tried asking the cat and he just started rubbing himself against the tree.
It's a fucking cat.
It's also the only cat that I've seen in this town, or any animal in this town.
Oh,
That's spooky.
Maybe they
Dude.
just have really good animal control.
I have an idea. I'm gonna cast comprehend languages on myself.
Okay.
And look at the cat and go, hey, why are we here, man?
Looks at you. Meow!
I don't think that works.
Cats don't speak a language!
Bestial?
No, bestial is not a thing.
That's a homebrew thing that Gareth does.
Bestial is when Gareth does it
There
as
is
well.
a
It's a
speak
lot
with
more.
there is a speak with animals spell.
Yeah. There is speak with animals spell. Congratulations.
But it does seem to respond to you when you say, why the fuck are we here? Meow!
I can't comprehend.
Wait, yes, I do have the
No.
thing. I just put it in the wrong thing. Where did I put the other thing? There's the other thing.
I mean, unless you can point to the spot in the spell that says you can understand animals.
I do have the spell slot for it though. So yes, the talk with plants.
Speak with plants and animals? Or no, speak with plants.
Plants.
Now, I think we brought this up before. Is that the one that actually makes the tree talk?
I don't know.
While he's looking that up, I have a question for
I think
you.
it's awakening.
Are any of these gentlemen close enough to the tree that if I were to, like, jump off of their back, I'd be able to easily get into the tree?
Please don't. I am not a strong individual.
Alduin is probably the closest because he crawled out of the bag of holding that came off of his back.
Best
But
of luck.
that's probably about it. Because I can only imagine that, like, Aranos is kind of, like, sitting back like, why the fuck are we here?
Pretty
So,
much.
Myth kind of looks
I could really
looks
go
at
for
the
some
tree and
sleep.
tilts her head, walks away a couple steps, and then kind of runs up and jumps off of Alduin's back into the tree.
Give me an... Oh, shit, I don't know how
that
we're going to do this.
acrobatics?
Sure, we'll do acrobatics.
Me too.
Are you trying to do anything, or are you just...
I'm just assisting her.
do that with advantage instead, because he's going to help you.
Okay.
That's really good. You just had
That's a
advantage.
14.
You can roll it twice.
That's a 14. I rolled a 3 twice. That was amazing.
So...
It didn't even bounce, it just fell and stayed.
So describe what you were like exactly what you were trying to do.
So, basically, I was trying to jump off of him and get up into the tree.
Okay, so just like running, kind of
no,
run
just
up him and then jump off his back. Okay, or up his front. Okay, so you do that. You start to do that. You put your foot in his hand, and he goes to lift you up, and you don't actually come off his foot, and so both of you just fall backwards. Well, for you, it's falling forward. He falls backwards.
Wait, how far do I lift the foot?
You probably get it up to about your sternum.
So
and
you
then
knee me in the fucking head.
I mean, it's better than the throat.
Okay,
Or the
and
crotch.
you both fall and you're both prone. You don't take any damage.
The kind of looks at those two and be like, well,
Tired.
So yeah, this is the UMU.
Can we go home and sleep and come back and do this tomorrow?
Can we just sleep?
You can go home. I didn't
oh, you were
ask
gonna
you.
sleep in the bag.
He booped me.
So it's you imbue plants within 30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and you follow your simple commands, blah 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 blah. You can question plants about the events in the spell's area within the past plants within the spell's area about the past day.
Okay. So, are you actually casting that spell?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, the face that you saw does seem to kind of like push out a bit and animate, and it actually now actually does look like a face.
So Grandmother Willow is here to talk.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh. That's different.
You think you'd be used to this?
They don't normally have faces.
Friend of the wild.
Do we at least see the
I
tree
go over
moving?
there to get her,
Yes.
and she's like,
Dude, what did it say?
No,
I'm pretty sure he says
yeah,
that in common.
it says it.
Well, it says only he.
Oh,
Does it?
Yes, you said that.
Unless
Only
it's
me?
not from the spell.
So I go over there to get her, and she like looks up and sees me coming, and just immediately like puts her head back down and closes her eyes like she's like sleeping.
No, it
trying
doesn't
to
say
like get
that
out
on the
of
I
it.
hear it. Oh, with
Giving
you,
them the
on
ability to communicate with you.
oh.
I guess on the I hear it then?
Okay. Yeah, you don't really see the tree moving, then.
Oh.
The rest of you don't really see this. He sees it clear as fucking day.
Oh.
But you hear him say, "Friend of the
No,
wild."
they can freely move tendrils and branches, tendrils and stalks.
Okay, so yeah, I guess you guys do see the movement.
Like, I think when it says
No,
communicate with you, it means that it can communicate
Yeah,
with...
so I think all of you can hear it.
Oh, okay.
We'll just say that.
How normal is this on a scale of 1 to 10?
He did it in this campaign already.
Yes, but it didn't grow a face.
And it wasn't
Okay,
that articulate.
Yeah.
Are they usually not this articulate?
Usually they're not. Usually they're really fucking stupid.
Myth kind of scrambles up.
Dude, get out a piece of paper and write it down. You like stories. This is a good story. The tree is talking. What did I fucking smoke?
Dragon's
Not-
breath, apparently.
I didn't offer you anything yet.
I'm not sure.
Do you
that
have something? This
understand.
might make it better.
Yes?
Hot damn.
Grandmother, might I remind you that grandmother has your pipe?
I have a pipe. Hey, wait, tree guy, can I have one of your branches?
No.
Ignore
So,
him.
yes, the tree.
I'm guessing it's been talking during this.
Just a dead branch.
It kind of seems to be focusing,
disturbed
but
the
it
cat.
is really just waiting for him to respond.
Oh. Yes.
Why have you come to this place?
Followed a cat. There's the only cat I've seen in this town.
No, this... It's trying to think of the word. City.
It's where Neck lives. Nikane. I guess I won't be Popo. It's where Nikane lives.
I guess I won't be Popo.
I'm helping family.
I guess I won't be Popo. Wow. That's a phrase right there.
You should leave this place.
Yeah, I'm all for
Why exactly?
Okay. It is going to say...
More sanity loss.
At that point, you feel a small break in the back of your neck. You're conscious just long enough to think, fuck, not again.
No. So it is going... it is going to continue. The Harbinger of Ice will rise. I've got something stuck in my throat.
Eyes or ice?
In the desert?
Ice.
Okay. I was concerned.
Harbinger of eyes.
The Harbinger
It's like a holder.
of Ice will rise.
Oh, I got plenty of fire. We're good.
A soulless demon's rest will end. Beneath the earth,
Shit,
a
we playing
plot
Diablo?
is planned to bring the heat of the city to an end.
The heat.
That's saying I'm writing it down because I don't actually have anything next to me to write it
Yeah.
down with as you were saying
I
that.
say you. Okay, so so if you actually get out a piece of paper and write it down, because otherwise, because you said you're pretending to write it down, I'm not going to repeat this.
I got
I was
it.
thinking I'm pretending to because I didn't actually have anything next to me in...
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So the exact thing he said was, the Harbinger of Ice will rise.
Copy paste it to Tales from the Tavern. For Discord.
I'll do that later.
The Harbinger of Ice will rise.
He's gonna copy paste it to
Oh,
his Discord after the thing, and then he can, if we have questions about it, the exact phrasing, he can reference it. That'll be
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah. And then you see, like, the face actually start to recede back into the tree. At that point, the tree looks like it begins to wither.
What did you do?
Like wither?
Doesn't...
Like, it looks like it's starting to die.
You killed it.
Bro.
Sacred tree.
But when it does start to wither, the cat kind of, like, jumps up and, like, runs off.
Got it. Can I see from here where the Templey people would be staying?
There's a house nearby.
With the...
However, there's another thing you start to notice. Where the face started to recede, the bark kind of shifts a bit, and it looks like a stone starts to come out, and then it drops.
Blackstone?
Deku seed!
Blackstone?
No, it looks like a plain stone. Okay.
Picking up, fine.
I can help with that. Yes, son of a bitch, which one is it? There
I've
it
still
is.
just been mildly interested this whole time. That's about it.
Wand of magic detection.
It's
It
been a
does
pretty
seem to
steady
glow
level.
magical.
Which kind of magic?
I don't know if the wand does that.
It doesn't... Magic detection is where...
It depends on if it's the same spell.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because there is... Wand of magic detection, I think you can tell what school of magic it's from. To cast the detect magic spell.
Yeah.
abjuration.
Okay. Abjuration covers the messaging spell things, right? No?
Pencil.
You're the bard!
This is the only campaign I
Oh,
play a
hey,
bard in. Damio was my first spellcaster.
I'm
tell
a
you.
lore mastery wizard. I should know this shit.
Nick.
Yeah.
You might want to get the temple people.
Just sitting there watching these guys all run around, just the knee bones connect to the shin bone.
Freedom of movement is abjuration.
Here, I got it. Apply. Blade ward resistance, absorb elements, alarm, armor,
So it's
Agathis,
things
mage
that
armor.
kind of augment the body.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a... Pretty much every protection spell is abjuration.
Got it.
Lesser restoration, warding bond, aid.
Okay.
So abjuration is warding magic.
Got it.
It's a seed.
Deceit or like a protection stone?
Oh, hey, is your spell still going?
Which spell? The talk to plants?
Yeah.
Yes.
If it's a seed, it's a plant. You can talk to it.
It's not a seed.
It's a stone.
So
I've seen weirder things. You haven't lived until you've seen a T-Rex egg.
I'm not even going to ask. So I'm going to go grab somebody from the temple about this situation. And
We could just all go with you. Oh, you mean this temple?
yes, this
Oh,
temple,
okay.
not the other temple.
I don't
And-
know if you're speaking loud enough to get picked up at all.
Oh, that's the problem with me channeling Nakane. She's very soft-spoken.
I'm curious if you two should switch spots then.
Mm-hmm.
I can project louder.
Or just slide that a little bit closer
Mhm.
to progress.
Great progress, woohoo! Nakane would nod and just say, I'm going to go grab somebody from the temple about this situation. Then she would go and see if she can find...
Yeah. There's usually like a priest or like a clergyman house that's not too far from the temple. You can just go and like knock on the door. One of them wakes up. What are you telling him?
that something's wrong with the sacred tree.
He got like at first he looks kind of tired, like, can I help you? But it's kind of one of his duties.
Yeah.
What? His
just,
eyes just kind of like widen. What happened?
we followed a cat over here and it led us to the tree.
How drunk of a story does this sound like right now, Dan?
And it gave us a warning and then it began to wither.
Us, the druid.
Yeah. It gave one of my companions a warning and it began to wither.
Damn adventures, every time they come around, shit goes crazy. Let me go get the priest.
Nakane is just giving him a look of
That's
amusement.
hilarious. Has Myth heard any stories of any of these trees dying? Like in her... Okay.
Generally these trees are very well kept and they don't do that.
And very, very long lived.
Yeah, and actually as Nakane goes, you start to see even the other tree start to wither.
I go over to see if that tree spits out a stone too.
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't have a face on it.
Okay, where did my pencil go?
I don't have that.
What have you taken?
Take what?
Just drop it.
No.
Do you want to use one?
Yeah. So, one of the priests comes out. He comes up to see both the trees withering. What did you do?
It was him.
We didn't do anything.
He talked to it.
You talked to one of the sacred weretick trees?
Yes, it gave a warning.
What warning?
The harbinger of ice.
We repeat
Hollow,
the rhyme.
hollow demon, or was it hollow soulless demon?
Soulless demon.
Also, was any of that familiar, or did that seem
Yeah, I was
some
wondering if
improvisation?
that's-
Was that some off-the-cuff freestyling, or is that a pretty well-known rhyme?
Or does it seem particularly?
That seems completely unknown to you.
Okay.
Does Farron have any? Okay, I was wondering.
No, there is.
Yeah, nothing.
No
There's
recollection.
nothing about this that any of you.
I wonder
Like,
if this
just
might
looking
be
at the priest, be
age-old
like-
prophecy type deal,
Yeah,
or
no.
a...
Yeah.
So, the only animal I've seen in this city the entire time I've been here has been one cat. It led me here.
Don't forget about the mean fish.
That's in the lake. And when we got here, I noticed there was the cat rubbed against the tree, and I noticed there was a face. It looked like it was in the tree. Figured to try and talk to it. The face projected out
We're going to need to get.
and spoke very slowly, and not like the spell would normally affect a plant. It spoke like it was a living being.
It's the sacred tree of Werno. I'm not surprised that any of your magics would have a different effect on it.
Druid. Done this a
Okay.
lot. Normally doesn't affect them like that.
Sacred tree of Werno.
So,
Please
The
tell
man
me
has
he did
point.
just that.
stone.
What?
Please tell me he did just that.
He did exactly that.
Thank you.
Stone was, which is abjuration magic effect. It was spat out by the face.
He's going to kind of reach for the stone.
It was giving me the warning, then spat this out to me. Do you know anything about it?
Never heard of it. But if it came from the weretick tree, then perhaps our cleric should take a look at it.
Perhaps it's best that he hang on to it since the tree gave it to him until your
I can
cleric gets out here.
Show it to the cleric, yeah.
Very
Not
well.
that we don't trust you, man, but no, actually, it's exactly that. I don't trust you. Sorry.
You come into our temple and you don't trust us. I'm being.
Listen,
No, you.
have you ever climbed your way out of a T-Rex shit pile?
I don't even know what that is.
He's a
Exactly.
bit eccentric. He makes up animals.
I have a little more worldly experience.
Myth kind of... Sorry about my friend. And kind of, like, pushes Alduin away a little bit. Kind of like, okay, well, let's go over here and talk.
I have half a mind to call the
Out of
gods.
a pile of T-Rex shit.
Oh, that would just absolutely add to my night.
Oh no, tornadoes here.
Hi, tornado!
Come with me. And he's ushering you to follow.
Yeah, sort of following him.
We'll stay
And
here.
he's gonna take you into. He's gonna take you to the basically the priest house, and he's gonna knock on a door in there. Cleric
Grumbles awake.
What is it? I've had a very long night.
You and me both, buddy.
Did you actually follow him in there, or
Oh, I don't know.
because he's in a separate building?
Oh, okay. I'm staying there. I'm staying with them.
the one priest. They claim the trees are withering. We need you to take a look at them, but this man is claiming that the tree gave him a rock.
I mean, you can see the hole that it came out of in the tree.
I did not drink enough last night for this.
I know somebody that can help me with that.
I didn't know you were playing Dorian.
Let me see the stone.
It's too late, Tornado. Senpai noticed you.
Magic abjuration.
Looks at the two of looks at both the priest and at you. This is a rock. Looks at the priest. What the? How do you know he's even telling the truth that it came out of the weretick tree? He kind of gives you the stone back. Looks at the priest. Go the fuck to sleep. And he just shuts the door. Priest just looks kind of like wide mouth, like. Well, this is just great. You can leave, but be assured we are going to want to contact you in the morning. I'm going to try to get him out and to the tree.
You have somebody in your party that would gladly help with that. The tensions are a little high right now. Should be glad to help.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm not too hard to find. And, you can just
smell.
ask Cat if you really want to find me and have no idea.
James Bones.
I hate you.
Cat Talnay.
Yes.
Okay. And he leads you out of the building.
That's Nakane out there.
Uh-huh, sure it is.
How
And
many
he just
tieflings do you know?
Well,
How many
there's at least one other in town.
How many
He's kind of a
purple-
jackass.
He. That's a she.
I don't-
Prove it.
No.
I don't know that she's not from out of town. Doesn't matter.
Can I hear this by this point?
He's getting closer to the door.
So can I hear him bitching?
A little bit, yeah.
Nakane just grabs her hammer and slams it down. Says, "My name is Nakane Talnay. I am the granddaughter of Cat Talnay of the Church of Temp. I have had a very long night, and we followed a cat to your temple. Now, you can go get your damn cleric out here this instant to figure out what this prophecy that we were given, or I can go knock down the door myself."
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Guys, my apartment's been burned down. I lost several of my mother's paintings. 14, 13, 14. That's not my character sheet.
Good luck.
Have you not found it yet?
I got a bag of holding I could put those paintings in.
They're going
Could
to
use
be
a little bit of
locked up.
sprucing up in there. They get bored in there.
Should get him a wheel.
Where is...
Oh, I'm not dealing with the fucking roly-poly skeletons from Dark Souls.
Not that kind of wheel. Like a cat wheel. But bigger.
Guys,
What, so they can exercise their muscles?
Yeah. Oh, hey, this is Popos.
Skeletons.
Ron Mori, Lucifer.
Don't ask about Lucy. She's weird.
Yeah, she leaves us in the middle of a dungeon, goes and crawls up in a corner.
Hey, here's part of my character sheet.
Okay, that was what we needed.
So 14.
That's an 18.
18?
Yep.
While-
Mind you, her like eyes are like twitching, and she looks like she's had a hell of a night.
While he's kind of like ushering favor on, he's like, "Oh, yes."
And she's also like cursing under her breath in Abyssal.
He looks at Farron.
Disrespect my grandfather again, and we'll
I'll
have a
make sure to get a
problem.
hold of you. Yes, please have a good night.
She also says, "Disrespect my grandfather again, and we're gonna have a problem."
Looks at you.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, Exalted Cat's dad.
Oh,
That's Cat's dad.
oh boy. Yes, we'll make sure to contact you in the morning.
You can let the cleric know that's a very good reason I wouldn't have to lie to you about this tree.
Yes. I am terribly sorry. Please,
Yeah. She's Nikane,
You shut up.
he's Faerun, and I'm Eldwin. And that's... God, your name is so fucking hard to say. Mitholioliol.
Wait,
Holy.
did you say your name is Alduin?
Alvin Orbrandir.
You just ignored me being there.
I don't know your name.
You should know
You've
his
never
name.
known my name.
Good point, I know your name.
Okay. Yes, please. I'll see you all.
Wait, do you know me?
It can't be possible.
It can
No,
be.
please share.
Just so you do know, your lovely goddess informed him about us about this one. So, we know him. He's the
Spoken
real
to
one.
where now?
Myth's eyes widen and she, like, kind of kicks Faerun under the table.
There's no table!
you know, talking to...
Um,
saying you're talking to gods is considered blasphemy in many religions.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she kind of prestidigitates the sensation of being biffed in the back of the head.
But there is magic to speak directly to gods as well. As well as their
We're
divination
not
and stuff.
supposed to talk about Werno. That's the first rule of talking about Werno.
Can't be possible, but about 10 years ago, there was some small kid who was around here, claimed his name was Alduin, and that...
Do I remember this?
Why don't you roll... This is actually the first time I'm going to make you do this. Roll a sanity check.
Okay.
It's not a sanity saving throw.
8.
You don't remember this.
-2, right.
It can't be possible, but it does...
2 years.
Some young kid,
Do you look like me?
maybe?
What's your name?
Fuck you.
That's a very interesting name. I can see why you're pissy.
Zaban.
Zaban?
James Zabon.
Bones. James
No.
Bones.
Zaban.
Zaban.
Yes.
Cinnabon.
Is it bonfire?
Are you sure it's not Zafrans?
No.
Listen, Zaban, not that I doubt you, but I would remember someone with a name like that because I would give you no end of hell about it.
You also look like you're in your mid-20s, so I can't possibly...
Excuse you? How dare you talk about my age? And I'm going to turn around and walk off in a bit of rage.
He's actually about 50.
Hey, fuck you. Wait, we don't actually know.
I know.
Tornado
I never said
says,
I know.
how to tell the DM is improvising. What's your name?
We'll
Fuck!
talk later. How to tell the DM is improvising. What's your name? Fuck!
She literally just said that.
Yeah, she did.
Me.
Oh, I didn't hear
Hey,
it.
Pumbaa, I got a great idea. I got a good joke here.
So normally I try to keep like a sheet of like
Names.
that I could just look at that are all generated from
But it
Fantasy
sucked.
Name Generator, but I don't have that in front of me.
He sucked.
You want to hear a joke?
What?
How do you communicate with a fish?
No.
You drop it a line.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay.
So, D&D.
Yeah,
with
spare
us.
us.
So yeah, he's
I'm mad that that was as good as it was.
he's a little bit confused, and he kind of like goes to usher you.
Well, what's your last name?
That's rude.
Ved.
Zabanved.
Thank you,
Yes.
Tornado, for the cheer.
Ooh, how much did he cheer?
101 for that pun.
He took
And one for the
he took
fun.
me off the top. He gave me one for the pun that knocked me off the top.
Okay, so
Famacio? I don't know, whoever it was that followed.
Oh, yes.
thank you
thanks
so
for
much.
the follow.
Maestro. I'm sorry.
So Tornado, actually, if you didn't notice, we actually have cheer rewards that you can actually influence the game. or the stream. There's a few bits, a few options at the 100 bit. So go ahead and choose one of those. And there's one for the general.
Is there one in here for that? Oh.
One of them is actually you force us to doodle something.
Wait, we have to doodle something?
No, not all.
Tornado says Aldwin has disadvantage on his next roll.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that's one of the 100. Wait, was that one of the 100 rewards? It should be in our description.
If it's not, I might allow it for dethroning him.
That might be perfect.
Oh, that's Dark Souls.
This tells from the
Tales from the Tavern grant a player or NPC advantage or disadvantage on next roll.
Yep.
Okay, so Alduin has...
So, let me get this straight. You give me an extra point for a pun. To knock me off the top and give me disadvantage. I got some fucking problems, Tornado. So we'll talk later.
And by later,
So-
by later he means never.
To top that off, what did the fish say when he posted Bond?
What?
I'm off the hook.
Okay, for the love of God,
He's not fish puns today.
he deserves the disadvantage.
Okay, Pfeffery, we can reel it in a bit.
God damn
Nice.
it! Okay, so he's basically... Wait.
Can you turn into a fish?
That ship has sailed.
I hate all of you right now.
The God Emperor works in mysterious ways.
Okay, so
Yes.
he's kind of like ushering you guys to, like, okay, I will get the cleric. I will contact you in the morning. I'm sorry. Thank you for informing us that the trees were withering. Have a wonderful night.
You know that angry cat tail twitch? That really annoyed twitch that cats have? That's what Nakane's tail is doing right now.
That's adorable.
Aldwin is playing jump rope with it. Like, it flails back, he goes...
Myth has this sudden urge to treat Aldwin like one of the street kids that she would normally be hanging out with.
That popcorn. Jesus Christ, you...
I have one spell slot.
Yeah, so, what do you guys do from here?
Go back
There
to
was
the
a magician
temple.
driving down the road. Poof! He turned into a driveway.
On the way back, I do want to take a couple of
did the
opportunities
octopus say
to
when he
see
found
if
his
there
wife
might
had
be
10
anybody
tentacles?
following us.
You gotta
Okay,
be
so
squinting
you're
me.
actively trying to, like, look around and see if someone's following you. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Helps if I
I
can.
swear to God, if I hear that goddamn wizard joke turning into a dragon...
I've told everyone here.
So that's only about a
Jake, did you hear
7.
what I
I'm
just said?
tired.
Did you hear the one I just said?
No.
So what did the octopus say when he found that his wife had 10 tentacles?
What?
You gotta be squidding me.
Okay, so... Yeah, you don't...
So Oranos is dead.
So you don't notice anybody following you.
I mean, if I notice them at a 7, they're a one-man band.
Okay, so are you all heading back to the temple?
Yep.
Okay. You get in.
That's all.
They recognize Nakane right away. Yeah, so we have some of the old, there's an empty clergy quarters. It's a communal room. I hope that's okay for all of you.
That'll work.
And he goes to show you to...
I mean, I normally sleep
What are
in a
their-
tree.
What do their clothes look like?
They're actually like white robes.
Is it like one solid piece?
No, there's like that,
Cowl.
Does it have like
Good night, Tornado.
the shirt and then
Night.
yeah, it's,
row bottoms and then like the...
yeah. It's a lot like that. And then there's also that neck piece that kind of drapes around and down.
Can I have one of those?
Are you actually asking the priest?
Yeah, the part that dangles down.
You have to become a clergyman to...
I'm sure I have or will come at some point.
We have a question.
Where are
Missed
you
a
gonna
word
come?
there.
We have a question from Rose.
Okay.
If she cheers now, can it be saved for the next time you play Dark Souls?
I'll accept it.
That might go away in the future.
Yeah, it's hard.
But
It's okay this time.
So, by the way,
We'll allow it this
I'm
time.
not playing Dark Souls 2 for another month, just so you know.
you can mess with his Return to Lordran run before it even begins, though.
Oh, shit.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I'm so ready for that.
Wait.
No.
Tornado's a subscriber?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
It's starting soon.
If you donate $10, Rose, I'm going to die inside.
What is it?
Rose.
I skipped the next bonfire for the remainder of the stream.
Rose. You want to do it. You want to donate $10 and mess with Jake's life for the Dark Souls stream.
That means because that means that the first bonfire I make it to, I don't get.
Hey, we don't have a cup. We need like a big mug.
We had a
Not
cup.
it's not on this one because it kind of gets
It's
in the
too
way.
much.
It's in the way of everything. It's already pretty close.
All Rose says is "mwahaha" in all caps.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for this.
That's my train of thought.
Okay.
Yes, we headed to the thing.
Follow the tracks.
Yep. So
Oh,
Nakane
no.
would follow after the clergyman, gesture to the guys and to the room that they're going
Wait.
towards.
Did he give me? I think it's. Is it called a stole? Is that what those are
I
called?
have no idea what it's called.
The thing that drapes down the front. Is that called a stole?
He kind of looked at
I think.
he kind of looked at you confused, like, well, if you are one, then you would have one, or if you're going to
I
be...
lost mine.
Fucking deception check.
Have I lost mine? Have I been a priest of this church at some point in my past?
You don't know
If
right
you
now.
don't remember...
Ah, shit. Alright. That's what you said, deception?
Yes.
And I have disadvantage. Thank you, tornado. Okay, so that's 18, 15.
No. You will have to go back. I do not recognize you. We don't know who you are.
From another temple.
Then you need to go back to your original temple to get it.
It burned down.
No temples of...
A couple hundred years ago.
Oh my god.
Or was it in the future? Listen.
You're not making your case here. I'm sorry.
That's fair, man.
Oh, wait, it's time for night-night.
Yeah. So he ushers you guys to the sleeping quarters, and yeah.
So,
Lame
with
cats
this
as
being a
well.
communal room, is this one, like, are there beds with, like, area on either side of them?
Yeah.
Myth pushes one into the corner furthest from any windows, arranges the pillow in the sheets like she's in it, takes out her bedroll, and crawls under the bed.
She does not want to be stabbed by an assassin in her sleep again.
Nakane does
Wow.
not even blame her.
Okay. Are you guys doing any watches?
Is there any
I'm gonna
raw?
sleep.
Is there any raw fabric nearby?
raw fabric?
Yeah.
I mean, there's like sheets and blankets.
Stop chewing
Okay, so I'm gonna use my,
Oh my God.
last first level spell to fabricate these sheets into a tent.
Okay.
Make you another blanket for you.
Because you lost your tent.
Because I lost my tent.
Okay.
So I have a tent now.
Yep, you've got a tent again.
D20.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I really wish he had
8.
the disadvantage for that one.
It was an 8. So I have a tent now.
What happens if you roll a 1?
He rolls on the
Something?
temporal effects table.
Similar to the Wild Surge table, but it's fucking worse.
It's
Because
something.
I designed it.
Going to set my tent up in front of her in a way that anyone that has to get to her has to disturb the tent.
Okay.
I got you. You ain't gonna get stabbed tonight.
She kind of like gives him a thumbs up, and in her head she goes, "Thank you, strange man."
So, Farron's going to do the whole elf long watch thing because he can do that.
What's a
Oh,
skeleton's
are you?
passive
Oh, yeah. Do
perception?
you want first watch or second watch?
First watch.
I'll
What-
take second watch.
What's a skeleton's passive perception?
Like 9.
No, like 9.
Because it doesn't have a good wisdom score.
Hey, it's
Shy
like
of
the
a
same as
squirrel
mine.
being on it. It doesn't notice it.
What about a ghouls?
I'm not sure. Let's pull up Don John.
I
Why
I
is it
actually
set
need
up
the
again?
ghoul stats still for my spice ghouls.
It's on Donjon.
Yeah. It should be on Gon.
Don
Gong,
John.
gong, 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 gong,
Don
gong,
John.
gong.
Open Gangnam style.
John.
I explained this to someone that
So
I
I
don't
was
get an
looking this up.
opportunity to
You
really
know what?
correct
I'm
my
just
saying.
It's time for a drink. It's time for a shot.
No. I was thinking more along the lines of Jake.
Yes.
Jake.
Damn you all.
Leica is just sitting there looking horrified.
So when I sleep,
Passive perception of 10 for ghouls.
when I sleep, by the way,
It's got
Sean.
the perception of the
It's
average
not-
person.
I have a 4-hour sleep, but it's not the same way you have a 4-hour sleep. You
It's
just
because you're temporarily displaced. Yes.
right. So when you walk,
Rose says, if I cheer, will you guys
how else don't
stop?
have a 4-hour sleep?
Oh, because you're
From Jake-a-thon there.
Rose, I have tried stopping them in many ways. I don't think cheering is going to get them to stop.
So when I sleep, I look like I'm sleeping like normal, but all my actions are twice as fast. So I like twitch around a lot. Also,
I'm really glad you're in a tent.
Imagine
That would be really unsettling at eye level.
Also, I only sleep for 3 hours. I only sleep for 3
I
hours.
thought you sleep for 2 hours.
Oh?
Because it's
No,
half as long
no,
as
half
I thought.
elves don't have the 4-hour trance stress like elves do.
Yeah, no.
But long rest rules state that you have to spend 6 hours sleeping and 2 hours doing non-strenuous activity. So if you have that, I spend 3 hours sleeping and an hour of non-strenuous activity.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually only sleep for 3 hours.
And if I can sleep for 3 hours and not die.
So I still you sleep for 4. Technically, trance for 4.
Which you are not fully aware of your surroundings. I have expressed that. You're...
What did you do to this poor underwire? That is not going to support a titty.
It wasn't going to support it anyway. Anyway, so yeah, so you're taking first watch and you're taking second
I
watch?
was first watch, you second watch.
Okay. I gotta be the other way around.
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping your pain away? Okay. Yeah, night goes by uneventfully.
Thank God.
You all benefit from a long rest.
Yay.
Oh,
God damn.
I
it's
need
about
I need to
time.
roll some fucking dice.
Here, give me that. I need this.
I need
Because I need spells.
I'm back up to my
Just don't
51 now.
I need 3d6.
Dog.
Salt Shaker has the pencil.
No.
Okay, so I
There's two of
got
them up there. He had
all
one
of
here.
my magic missiles.
Oh, they both have.
You what?
Okay.
I need the eraser.
Oh, the eraser.
Welcome to my life.
Oh, eraser.
Ow.
I got all of
And
my...
Nikane needs to roll for her racial spells.
Yep, this is why we don't sleep, people. There's always this lovely
I got all my
setup.
lightning bolt wand back.
You have fun with that. Enjoy your fucking wand.
I need to find my spell sheet
And I got
first
all my
and foremost.
cure wounds wand back.
Oh, hey, my wing boots are probably back up to full.
Yes, I
My
believe that is...
my wing boots are back up to full.
Those are long rests.
Yeah.
Eric, you're gonna kill them.
I need 2 more rolls for my wand of secrets. I got
Before we would
Yes.
really head out anywhere in the morning.
Yeah. Can I have my phone back?
No.
Oh,
No.
yes. No. I'm gonna need stats again. If we
Well,
actually-
first and foremost, I
I
need
gave
to
it to
find
you so you
my.
could write them down.
I haven't written them down yet.
I'm excited to see what the clip
I've been
is.
busy.
I did not get all my charges back on my wand of secrets or my wand of magic detection.
Support a titty. She clipped it. God damn it!
That's Rose, our clip queen.
Thank you for the clip, Rose.
God damn it!
Are you still looking for your character sheet?
I found my character sheet. I need my spell sheet.
Oh, you're
This is the one that I had before and someone stole it from me.
It was here. Yunin and I were sharing it, so I moved it right here so that it wouldn't get lost.
This feels so wrong in my hand now.
Nope. Okay, my spell sheet is.
The thing I do like about this one is it doesn't slide out of my hand.
I know, right?
Kevlar backing.
The ballistic nylon.
And it's not. You already checked in those.
Yeah, I already checked through that whole pile.
This is
The
shit.
downside is, for some reason, this
Do
one,
you
the
still have
screen
your,
smudge is easier.
No, because your phone.
Oh
doesn't
my
support
god!
it.
Thank you, thank you, Rachel.
Rachel's here?
I have a new name for skeletons. Uma Thurman, like Uma Thurman.
I'll dig again. Maybe I missed it.
Yeah, it would be a paladin spell list.
That is brilliant.
Rose says I work for the title of Quick Queen.
Artificer.
Jake, do you want to drink?
Coco.
You can't drink. Never mind.
Why can't I?
You have to drive home in like half an hour.
Is he driving home?
Why half an hour?
He's got work in the morning.
Also, you really think that little of alcohol is going to get me past the .08?
Point no return.
No.
Like, actually...
What?
It's not.
Well, this is originally
This is not going to support a titty.
It's not me.
it's not.
Not me.
That's a really fucked up titty.
No, it's not in here at all.
Okay.
Like, just saying.
Just, it's for the aesthetic, Sean.
So I don't have any of my spells.
No,
We've
no.
only got
like,
a half hour, so if
Yeah. We've only got about a half hour.
I don't know.
There's
I don't
more
know.
paper down here in this
there
corner.
is not.
There should be.
There is not.
There were like 3 stacks.
I grabbed all of it.
Okay.
That's fine.
We'll...
We've got empty We've got empty character sheets. We can.
We'll
I
do
can-
that. Hopefully you won't need it for combat.
Well, I mean, I just smite things, so.
This is yours. This is our passive perceptions.
That's the old one.
Oh, okay.
I got the new one. Okay. So, you all wake up.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Actually, I need Alduin to roll me a d20.
During the night, the mafia killed.
Reason? Because you used your...
Motherfucker!
Every time you use a feature,
11.
What'd you do?
anytime he uses a feature or a spell of his class, he rolls a d20.
So if he sleeps, there's a 1 in 20
I
chance
slept.
that something happens.
And one of his features is it halves his resting time.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Does that mean you can just make me roll a d20 randomly because one of my features is I just don't age?
No.
Okay.
That one I kind of ignore, but...
On your birthday.
Yeah, on your birthday you roll a d20.
On your birthday, you roll twice. One for
Alright,
sleeping
well,
and one for
I'm
time
gonna
not affecting you.
need to figure out what my birth date was.
Oh, we're
You know what's funny? I actually have it written down.
Huh?
I actually have it written down.
Oh, great.
I'm not giving it to you.
It's tomorrow.
You'll know
He's
it's your
just
birthday
gonna-
when he tells you to roll 2 d20s.
He's just gonna have you roll twice. Please put those back.
Ah! Motherfucker!
Oh, that's what you were talking about! Like,
Where
fuck
did
you
that
mean?
come from?
Did someone take something?
Wait for this. Wait for it.
I think your bed assaulted me.
This is gonna be good.
Okay, so, you guys wake up. Now what do you do?
Well,
Rose gave us another clip titled Fucked Up Titty.
Supported today and fucked up today. Nice one.
Amazing.
well, Nakai's gonna go find Grandma. After making sure her remaining paintings are in a
I'm
safe
going
place.
to pack up my new tent and put it away in my bag of holding.
So they don't know that you stole a bunch of sheets.
I'll point out that Farron slept with the rock under his pillow.
That's gotta be
You
uncomfortable.
use a pillow. I'm proud of you, Farron. You've grown in the short time I've known you.
Have we had a bed in the short time you've known me?
Probably.
When?
I mean, we were traveling for like a month together. There are other small towns before Quine.
And she probably wanted to sleep in an actual bed. Fair. But yeah. So, you got a feat. Actually, I think you guys have one thing that you were really looking at.
Door.
The
Do
door,
any of us actually
Door.
know what's been going on this whole time?
Archivist.
door or the archivist.
Archivist.
And stone.
Door.
So you find Kat.
Go to the door.
She is...
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into their family tomb without her. That is how I die.
She,
Hi.
she's...
Oh, do you wanna come with me to the door?
No.
What door?
She's in her office. And there's a few other, like,
A secret
clerics and things in there.
In their family
And she's
pit.
shouting at them. She is pissed.
The guy who's gonna turn to anybody
Now's
who...
not the time I say I told you so, but you did it with me.
Right. The guy is gonna turn to everybody else and be like, you should all stay here.
Hey, I can go with you.
You might be safe. You come with me. Everybody else, you might want to stay here. Grandma is in a mood, and I'm pretty sure she's back in her full armor with her mallet. You especially stay put.
I should
wanna
just
go to
give her
the
a
door.
hug then.
What?
I want to go to the door.
I'm not going out without them.
Myth tunes her ukulele.
So a Stegosaurus.
So Nakane's gonna just kind of like Nakane's gonna like poke her head in and just be
Really
like,
big ox.
There's still some more shouting.
Like
She seems to
leathery
be
skin.
like telling them,
And
"Get me
spines on its back.
everything you can
Long
find
tail,
on
it's like
this,
8 times the size.
or I'll have your heads." And
What about heads?
there are some very sudden, scared clerics now, kind of coming out of the office.
Nakane would like kind of step to the side and just be like,
Oh, you're not here.
And then you hear her shout out.
No.
Then you hear her shout out, "Nakane, I know you're there."
"Hi, Grandma. Good morning." I'm guessing she would step into the office and be like, "I'm guessing I was correct."
I'm trying to find that out. Is there anything else you can give me?
Where are we at?
Shady McTree.
You guys are still in the Temple of Life.
Stuff that you found in the guy's
Like,
basement.
Favorite's gonna walk in at that point because he wouldn't have walked in when she first walked in, just to be like,
Yeah.
I wonder if people know I'm here. Then,
much of a left guy in
so
my
the whole warning
What do you
again.
even do?
Oh, the
He'll-
trees run.
Repeat the tree warning to her and be like, does that...
Dad, hold on.
I don't have time for you to be high right now.
I'm not high.
Just give me a moment.
I might know a guy.
Anything you know.
I can help with
He
that.
was found when
You
we
know what
went
I
down
do.
at the warehouse.
Oh, I do know
That's
you
where
do.
we found his body. The
I just needed a
artificers.
reminder.
There was
Listen,
a
I don't
large
even know what
flesh
you do.
golem. The
I don't
warehouse
even
is
know you.
burnt to.
I was
Oh.
told there was no body delivered
How to
last
use
night.
magic?
I ordered
Cool.
Like, do you
directly
see
ordered
this?
that
And he
the
pulls
body
out
was to be
every one of his
taken,
wands in one
brought
hand.
to you.
Well, if that's the case,
That was a really bad idea.
come with me.
Bitch to get
We're
back
going to
in
go
here.
see him right now. He should be in his office. And she's going to stand up. Right now she's not in her battle regalia. She's
Yeah.
in her normal
Vestments.
yeah. And she's kind of doing that storming thing where she's
What are you doing?
she's walking with a purpose.
Yeah, Nakane would follow after her quickly.
She looks at you, Dad. We talk about whatever trees we're talking about later.
I didn't mention the trees, I just mentioned the thing.
The what?
The
The
Stone?
warning.
warning.
He just like basically said the rhyme.
Oh. Whatever that is, we'll deal with it in a bit.
Might be related. I don't know.
We're gonna resolve this Archivist thing first. And she storms out. All of you see her storming out of her office.
Scatter!
And she looks at all of you and goes, "Come with me."
Don't
I
scatter!
Who the hell are you?
A Melvin.
What? Who?
It's a long thing.
Okay, so you know what? We're not gonna go there because it's a long story. I don't even know the whole story. I forget.
Are you with Nakane?
Yeah.
He's with me.
Well, no, not like that. Not like that. Not, please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
Whatever my granddaughter decides to do is
No,
her own
really,
business.
no, really. I'm not.
Anyway,
She's not my type. The tail freaks me out.
You might need to shut up now.
Like, where does it go?
You might need to shut up now.
my
It's a
father,
good idea.
my father makes a very good point.
Let's go to his office, grandmother.
So she continues down. She's like, "Follow me."
And then he turns to Farron and he's like, I mean, you were there. You know that we weren't together.
And she knocks on a door, and you actually hear a response from the other side. "Yes, come in." She opens the door, and
supposed to be
you
dead.
see the Archivist sitting at his desk.
Nakane is quite twitchy now.
Do you have any spells to...
See, he's alive.
Detect magic?
Yes.
I detect
What
magic.
is that supposed to mean?
Detect magic because of face changing or
Yeah, he's just like-
or that sort of thing.
Counter spell?
Nah.
That could
I'm gonna roll that investigation
Use detect
thing.
magic first. So I'm gonna reach down and touch one of my wands and look around.
Or would that be perception to see if she can,
To see if there's a difference?
or a mark?
Perception.
Okay, so 18.
Oh, I can definitely help you with this. I'm just gonna be like, so you can fill it out. like you were trying to jerk your arm back.
We're talking, we're chatting, and we're
19.
laughing, and I'm gonna use my wand of magic detection.
You don't see any marks.
Sneakily.
You're not detecting any magic
On him?
on him.
It's on his dick.
That's weird.
What?
Oh, wait, I tell you first.
Yeah.
Because you can't see it.
No.
There's no magic. Should I cover
Can I help you all?
That's a lot of magic.
And he kind of stands up from his desk. So actually, let me give you a description
Are
of the
there more
room
guys
first.
than just him that wear that robe? Or
Okay.
There's just one.
Okay, so
what is that? A standard archivist?
okay, so okay, I need everyone's attention for this. I'm actually going to give a description of the room. So the Archivist's office is actually immaculate. The desk has papers that are piled very neatly, and even the quills that you see on the desk are evenly spaced. Along the walls, there are several bookshelves filled with books and scrolls. A few maps are also hung from the walls, including a detailed map of the city proper and even an agricultural map. Besides the south entrance that is open and you guys are standing in, there's one other door on the north side of the room with a small window that is above it. It barely lets in much light.
Oh, that I do have a
And there's also a wall on the western wall. There's a door on the western wall, but you're not really sure where that leads. The room is very dimly lit with candles, and it's actually pretty soothing to the eyes.
Okay.
So a question that I asked Nakane that we don't know the answer to it as players.
I have a cat on my lap.
For the robes, is that a standard robe at other churches for an archivist?
She's like
No, generally they are very distinct between churches. Especially because like the Temple of Sally, basically all of them are like archivists because they're librarians.
It's a very distinctive face as well, isn't it?
And they're also called different things. But with the Church of Life, like the one that you found, it was very obvious that it was the Church of Life because a lot of the robes that they have are white. They're white and lined with like gold trimming and stuff.
Well, that was a lot of cool information. I think that you misunderstood my question. So a Church of Life in a different city would have completely different vestments, or is that pretty standard?
No, that's pretty standard.
Okay.
But I thought I heard a question about if there's multiple archivists.
In different churches.
Oh, in different churches.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, there would probably be different. There would be like an archivist in the City of Gold because it's just not reasonable to have one across the country.
Okay. With that in mind, Myth is going to kind of look like, oh, what's all this? And when she like looks at a book, she kind of pulls it out a little bit and like is kind of going around just moving things just slightly out of place. Like while these guys are talking.
Okay. So he's kind of like, you kind of walk into his office a bit, and as you guys are talking, like he kind of looks over at you every now and then because you're touching things, and it's clearly kind of bothering him.
Do you also want to know the conversation that me and him had?
Sure.
He was like, I was like, didn't you say this person was dead? And he was like, yeah. Can you like do something to like see if maybe he's being spooky? And I was like, that's when I used the wand.
We did that.
That's when I was doing the wand of magic detection to see if,
which was like a sneaky thing.
And then I was going to, if there were magic surrounding him, I was going to counterspell him.
But then we had a conversation about silver. He asked if I had any silver. I said, I've got a moonbeam.
And I was like, probably don't open with that.
Then I was like, I do have a silver sickle.
Probably don't open with that either.
Silver coin?
That's probably okay.
Magic pill.
Once Myth would kind of notice that he was kind of like hating a little bit, she would kind of go to Kat and lean down and ask if any of the other churches might be missing an archivist.
She kind of leans in close. I don't think so, but I know my own people. This is the archivist who's been working here for the past 20 years.
Does he look familiar? Like, does he physically?
What?
I think I know. Oh no. Okay.
I hope whatever you have is what I planned, because if it's not, I'm going to feel really bad.
I don't know how to counteract it.
Moonbeam.
What is your thought?
I'm gonna turn and whisper to Farron. So, I once ran into a kind of bard that when they killed someone, they could completely take their form and remember all their memories for the past several hours. Yeah.
How long?
Indefinite. Like 10 hours at a time. But they can do it again.
Time for time.
Wait. I'm not going to be a part of this. They don't trust me already. I'm gonna... How you doing?
So what's going on?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, are you guys
I'm
going to
worried
carry on
about
with your silver coin statement?
I mean,
No.
I don't.
I'm
He just
worried
said
about
any
it.
silver. I'm not sure if Farron actually. Would Farron know about shapeshifters?
So I've been hearing.
Beyond that, his moonbeam spell would be able to hurt them significantly.
You can shapeshift yourself.
No, in terms of like a creature shapeshifter.
Like, in character, would he know that silver affects them?
Give me a nature roll.
He'd be naturey.
This is more of to see if you would have actually encountered it.
No, that's why we gave you the orange D20. It's
Actually-
easier to read.
I can still read that. It's only the one that's got the weird fucky roll thing
Actually,
on
no, don't worry about it. Yes, you would know about shapeshifters because of interactions with the Fae.
Oh, okay.
Because Fae do often shapeshift.
So I know about silver affecting.
It's most shapeshifters that you're aware of. Yes, they are affected by silver.
Is it silver on the blood or just silver on their person?
Maybe. Most of the time, it's because you're trying to cut them.
This
I have an idea. Give me the silver coin.
But he's
don't have
continuing
any
to
silver coins
he's
yourself?
continuing to try to talk. Like,
No, actually, I have all gold.
seriously, is there a reason that you're all here? I have a lot of work that I need to get done.
There was an incident last night, and we were merely checking up on your well-being.
Oh, but I greatly appreciate that. No, I am quite fine. Yes.
I'm gonna burn a sorcery point, use a subtle spell,
Okay.
and I'm going to fabricate this silver coin into a silver tack,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hand it back to Farron.
Oh. I know exactly what to do. Those are like.
Yes, there were lots of much too exciting things that happened during the night. We were merely making sure that everybody is accounted for.
So I'm just gonna.
Is this does this have to do with the fires?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Okay, you're
So
trying.
I'm going to walk past Kat, kind of. I'm imagining she's a bit shorter than. Oh no, actually, I'm probably a bit shorter than her. How tall is Kat?
I'm generally just staying out of this.
I keep forgetting that I'm like 5'4".
Because you're afraid that you're
You're
just
5'4",
gonna like
no,
upset
Cat is-
everyone or something.
I walk back outside the door and I'm like,
5'2.5".
outside the door.
5. So I'm actually taller than Kat.
Yeah, you're taller than your daughter.
For being a fairly shorter woman, she is.
I'm
Small
a
but
fairly
angry.
shorter elf. So I'm just gonna like. Sorry about this. As I go past her, all of them like, I think I recognize you or someone like you, but I'm going to try something that might make you look more like the person. And I'm not even gonna wait for answer. I'm gonna put a rose seed, or a couple rose seeds in his hair, and his shoulders, and druidcraft them, which includes thorns.
It's ow, ow.
When I do that, I'm putting the silver tack in the side of his neck next to one of the thorns.
Okay. You do that, and you see his body like shudder like a bit, but then it like kind of returns back. He's like,
Now I'm moonbeaming him. Now I am moonbeaming him.
Myth was talking to Kat. So
Hold on.
As you're passing by, like
Hold on.
Cat's like,
So-
what do you mean? And then you do that. And just,
So, so I saw that then, right?
We were both standing outside the door.
I wasn't outside the door.
Oh.
I wasn't like staying out of it like that. Like
Oh.
I was inside, just staying out of it.
I am so glad I kept moving.
Like, okay, so would I have like seen the little
I'm really
shutter
glad
thing?
Fabricate came
Would I
in
know
use.
generally what that means?
I didn't think I was gonna get much use out of
very
this.
good. Very possibly. Okay, so if you guys are actually attacking, instead, everyone roll for initiative. Because he's now aware that you are trying to hurt him.
Is he aware before or after
Yes.
I cast Moonbeam?
You pricked him with silver.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
I
with me.
suppose that's fair.
I suppose.
Like, there's no doubt about it.
Grandma!
Now, he's aware that you know.
Okay, 3.
I like how we're just both sitting there going like,
Wait, how did my dice get over there?
is this your dice?
Both of those.
They were just sitting in
You
here.
keep leaving them in there.
No, I stole it because
22.
my d20 is missing.
18.
Okay, does anyone have...
How much damage did the pin do in the thorns?
Like 1.
Yeah.
Like 1?
Yeah.
I did something before I rolled a 6, guys.
Okay, so, does anyone have higher than an 18 that's not Aranos?
Is a 6 higher than an 18?
No, shut up. Okay, who's next closest to
8.
18?
I rolled a 3.
He got a 6.
What the fuck?
I have a negative 2.
I'm guessing that I've heard
Wait,
stories
you
of
got less than me?
shapeshifters.
I have a negative 2 to my initiative.
All the
I only rolled a 2.
I can add my intelligence to my
I rolled a
initiative.
5. So I have a 3. So this is when Nakane is like pointing at her grandma and then pointing at the guy.
Okay, so Aranos gets to go first. This is considered like...
Important thing to note.
Yeah.
The my quarterstaff is leaning against the wall, like behind Cat,
Okay.
which was a deliberate thing to leave it there.
So you don't have your quarterstaff
I
on.
don't have my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Cat doesn't have a weapon.
It's nearby. Huh?
Cat doesn't have a weapon would be the reason.
Cat can handle herself.
Yes,
She's
but
fine.
a big stick that's made out of what
He's
did I make
being
it
a
out
worried
of? It's made of
father.
ash.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to worry for my daughter.
Okay, so Aranos gets to go first.
Except for when she
Yeah,
drinks.
man.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Why aren't you worried about your other kid?
To not panic the recently resurrected wife that didn't remember anything. Also, she woke up buck naked in a crater in the middle of a
No,
graveyard.
I'm not talking about the dead one.
Wait, what?
I'm talking about the one that
It's a
you're
long
emotionally
story.
distant from.
Oh, Yavi? Fuck him.
Anyway,
No.
No,
Probably
wow.
let's try to keep D&D talk to this game. It's already confusing enough. What is Aranos doing?
I'm deciding.
Would Aranos have figured out what the wiggly
Yeah.
jiggly meant?
The wiggly jiggly.
More or less.
Well, you might just know that's not right.
Would it be a full action to dump out a bag of holding?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Given it's the
What if I
hostile
wanted
bag
to-
of
what if I
holding.
wanted to dump both of them out?
That's 2 actions.
Okay. I'm just gonna dump the one bag out with the spice ghouls in it.
How big is this room?
Not very big.
You're right,
Spice
how big is
Ghouls,
this
I
room?
choose you.
This room is only about like
It's
10,
pretty small.
10 feet by 20 feet.
So it's
pretty
like
small then.
this.
Yeah.
It's like this area if you ended it at like the cabinets.
Alright,
sort of
never mind.
thing.
I'm not dumping the spice ghouls out.
That's so. Yeah.
Jake?
Also, yeah, dumping out ghouls in a temple of life.
They know what I'm all about.
Doesn't
No, they don't.
Nakane
She
does.
does.
Cat doesn't.
Cat barely knows.
See?
Ah.
Alright.
Huh.
Alright. That's fine.
Yeah, but if she sees you do that, she's gonna be like, "And you
That's-
were down in the family crypt."
Fine.
No
You
problem.
can do it anyway.
All my
I'm
prepared spells are AoE.
gonna...
I'm gonna need you to grapple
I
him.
don't.
You're not burning the entirety of the Archivist area because
Well,
we need
I
some
can
of that
turn
stuff
it into
probably.
other types of damage.
Grapple.
I gotta,
But
I gotta
you're
read
there.
this spell.
I can take a hit.
Are
Maybe.
you sure? Wait, we can't talk right now.
Maybe.
Talk to the hand.
Talk to the mage hand.
It's a wizard hand.
I'm going to need some of this in a second.
the
The healing hookah, yeah.
Yeah.
The healing
Alright.
hookah.
Can I
make that a magic
Jake,
item?
can we do that?
You could.
I'm going to.
So I'm
It's in
gonna...
Dragonlord.
On a,
Okay.
I'm gonna look at him and cast, like, just kind of point at him and cast Hold Person.
Okay. What is the save that he has to make?
It is a Wisdom save. What's our
The
DC?
assassin.
What's your charisma? Or whatever what's your casting stat?
That would be such
Intelligence,
good
so
revenge,
your
though.
DC is
Oh,
17 unless you have a
unhappy.
wand that grants
But
you a
it would
higher...
be such good
Do
revenge.
you have a wand to the War Mage?
Yeah.
Plus 2?
Yeah.
19.
And mind you, Cat can
Okay.
just summon her weapon.
Yeah,
It's 19.
I'm assuming Cat has this unlock.
He
Scary
met
grandma.
it.
He met it.
Yeah, so
And
he
meet
succeeds. Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
He is going to take the disengage action and sprint for the back door.
No,
The
I was
back
gonna
door,
run
there's
for
2
the
doors?
There's 3
Yeah,
doors.
there's 3 doors.
Jesus Christ.
I was gonna run for the doors. Why did he roll higher initiative than me? I was on that shit.
I know.
Wait, the disengage
Um,
means he doesn't take...
Attacks of opportunity.
But doesn't that reduce his movement?
Did he
or
get
no?
a
No.
No.
No. Huh?
Did he get the door open?
No. Well, he's going to get the door open,
It basic-
but he's not getting out.
It basically just means that he can use his move without taking attacks
Okay.
of opportunity.
How many doors are there?
But he also doesn't get an action.
There's
Okay, so I might
3.
not be in
He
those.
ran for the door on the opposite side that had the window open.
Also, how dare you use a shapeshifter? They are immune to polymorph.
Oh, that's what you were scheming!
Because I was gonna.
That's totally what I was.
My thought of
scheming.
testing it, if we
That's
didn't
so
have like the
person.
silver tack thing,
That's
would have been to like
DC.
try to subtly change his shape, like
I
polymorph
might
him
have a
into
really cool idea.
what he is right now, but with a feature exaggerated.
My other idea was to
basically.
accidentally
Hold on,
drop a
I
silver
can find
sickle
the
on his foot.
Okay, so yeah. Myth, you are next.
I want to. What, you didn't roll an initiative for
Um,
Cat?
Would I know if shapeshifters cast spells?
She's taken completely surprised by this, so this first round she's not participating in. Huh?
Would I know if shapeshifters cast spells?
Some of them do.
Okay. So it's
Okay.
reasonable to say he could.
He
cast
could,
spells.
but you don't know what kind of shapeshifter he is.
Okay.
So, what ended up being your ruling for action bonus action?
For spells,
Uh huh.
I'm gonna go based off of the book. That if you use a bonus action spell, you can only use a cantrip for your action.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a thing. If you use a bonus action spell, you can only use a cantrip for your action.
Really?
Yes.
That's-
We found that out recently.
It's
Yeah, I
detailed in the
wasn't
page
sure
three.
if he was gonna keep it the way that he had it
I'm
before, or
going
if he was
to.
gonna.
I'm going to because that lowers the power of spellcasters who are already more powerful than a lot of melee-based classes.
Or any based
Man,
classes.
that like ruined the whole like. I'm glad I got that mage fight out of the way before that then,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because that was fun. And I
So-
wouldn't be able to do that then.
unless you had a wand of fireballs.
Would it count then as like, I know it's not 3.5, but would it count like as a quick action if I were to, because this is what I would like to do. I would like to like take a few steps so that I can misty step in front of him.
Oh, you
turn-
can spread your movement out as much as you want.
Okay, and then reach to a hip pouch and scatter a bag of ball bearings down whatever that hallway or room
So,
is.
what I will allow you to do, you can do this normally, because Misty Step is a bonus action.
Well, that's what I wasn't sure because it was
So-
a pairing it with a physical.
It only has to do with spell casting
Okay.
that the action has to be a cantrip. So you can use a bonus action and then not do another spell.
Does that
Okay.
make that difficult terrain or what?
Yeah, they have to pass a dex save to not
So,
be knocked prone.
yeah, he actually opens the door. It leads to outside.
Okay. Is there like a path though? Like, you know, when you're first coming out of the
Yeah.
doorway, how there's like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just kind of.
So you Misty Step in front of him and you throw ball bearings.
And kind of like turning to be in his way.
Okay. Alduin.
Okay, so you're just outside the door, right?
Mhm.
So there's like a space between you and him. Raw materials in the room. Can I use the desk?
It's made of wood.
So
Wood.
here's what I'm going to do. We hold the spell back up.
This is gonna be weird, isn't it?
Yes, it is going to be very.
Why do you always play the
very
weird characters?
I am getting more
Fucked up?
use out of this spell than I ever thought I would.
Fabricate.
I never thought I would use this spell.
How long does Fabricate take to cast?
I think it's an action. Casting time down for 10 minutes. Never mind. Not doing that.
Changing plans.
Changing plans.
Because he doesn't want to AoE the room.
We're gonna go ahead and leave it in there for flavor for the tack, though.
I mean,
Hold on. Where is the spell? There.
Did he roll a d20 when he fabricated that tack?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, roll a d20.
7.
Okay.
imagine if that was the one.
Not everything on the table's bad.
Well, there's some things that are actually good.
Isn't there one that refreshes all of his spell slots?
No, it refreshes all of his sorcery points.
Oh, okay, that was it. Hold on.
It refreshes all the sorcery points. He has a chance of getting an additional action. He has a chance of getting an additional bonus action, an additional reaction. There's a few good things on that table. There's also a lot of things that are like, oh my god, no.
You disappear.
Okay, so question.
Again.
Say I were to create something in this. How far outside the door are you? Did you go like? Is there like a 5-foot space between you and him?
To give you an idea for like continuous flow of action, how this would go is basically she would have taken like a couple of running steps, gone, thrown the thing, and like turned to like
Keep moving.
get in his way.
Oh.
So
the
like,
reason I'm asking
basically, if
is
you were
there-
to keep running without stopping, she would be shoulder checking into him.
Is there enough space between you currently to put a medium creature?
In the ball bearings.
Well, if it was behind, because the ball bearings are behind me.
Oh, they're behind. Oh, so
like
ball bearings are behind you. You're in front of him.
So if he pushes past me, he has to get through that.
Okay.
So no, that won't work the way I would want it to.
I mean,
You could put it next to
we
her?
might need to make a dex save to not get pushed.
No, I need you like the way I wanted to do it. I have another way to do it, but the way I wanted to do it, you needed to not be there. But I can make it work.
I mean, I can probably take a hit and not go from full to dead for once
It's
in my life.
not a matter of taking a hit. I'm like
a
I
matter
said,
of space.
I need an unoccupied space.
Okay.
There's an occupied space directly behind him.
That's
In the
what I'm
room.
going to do
In
instead.
the room. Okay.
So I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Shit. see what you're
And I'm going to use my alchemical casting to burn an extra 3rd level spell slot, which adds an additional 2 to my spell save DC.
Yep.
So that is a strength check of, and I think it actually just hits the first time. Let me double check.
I think it still has to make a save.
Target must make a strength saving throw. The DC is 21. I got DCs.
He's got one chance, and he didn't make it.
Didn't?
So is he grappled
didn't.
now?
No. He takes some damage and he is restrained.
Okay.
He takes. Hold on, I will find out how much damage he takes here in a second once I.
Well, so we
change
found
my
out
spell
restrained doesn't
slots.
mean you
I need
can't
a
attack full
pencil.
stop.
Yeah, I know.
Why does there no pen?
There were 2 in front of you.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, no. It's really hard to make things to not attack without like stunning or like paralyzing them.
And this is concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
He takes 3 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And he is not grappled.
He's not.
He is restrained.
No,
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Okay.
I said restrained.
Yeah.
Because I've dealt with Maximilian's Earthen Grasp before.
Target.
He is. So with that, he's going to shout. Okay. Just stop.
that doesn't even get to Moonbeam.
I mean, you can threaten it.
Well, when a 5 tall hand sprouts out of the ground and grabs you.
And basically just showed that there are several spellcasters in the room.
Never mind.
That's a terrifying amount of spellcasters.
We do have a lot of spellcasters.
Yeah.
It's a terrifying amount of spellcasters.
So yeah, he's just going.
a lot of
Okay,
it's a lot of
okay,
crowd
just
It's a
no,
lot of
stop,
crowd.
please.
And not to mention a snarling
Medicine.
Honey, will you
Medicine
go,
check.
go grab my pills from my desk, please?
Oh wait, you said medicine check.
Oh my god.
Where the fuck are they?
What if I
It
took
should be right there on
what
my
if I
desk.
created a flaming sphere in the doorway?
That would hurt me.
Are you sure?
They should be.
Are you trying to kill this guy?
No, I'm just saying, like if he was trying to escape and I was just like, no.
He'd have to go through the flaming sphere. Or find another door.
That's mildly painful.
I mean, there are other doors.
There's one other door.
They're not here.
But he's very well aware of what's behind that door.
Is it
Oh,
the
I wonder
body
if
of the
they're in-
Archivist?
I wonder if they're in there.
No, you can open that door later and find out what's actually in there. Or just ask someone.
Is it Sig Franz?
I'm not saying anything.
It's another
Tons.
flesh golem.
I swear to God, if it's another flesh golem, I'm leaving.
Well, if there's the or just ask, this is probably a normal thing in the temple, but that he wouldn't want anything to do with.
I swear to God, if there's another flesh golem, I'm
Erica, you're
leaving.
gonna have to.
Okay.
I don't know where we're at.
Alright, you guys continue. I'm gonna go find my pills.
Okay.
Non-magic zone in
Okay,
temples.
so are we out of initiative currently?
Only if everybody stands down, I
Yeah,
think.
only if everyone stands down. He's
right
basically giving up.
Is everyone standing down now that I've got him restrained?
Yeah, I would like to put my dimensional shackles on him, though, as soon as I get a chance.
Nice!
I knew I'd have a use for those!
Alright, now let me make this clear. That was the only spell I currently hold in my possession to restrain you. Every other spell that I possess will outright murder you.
I also have Moonbeam.
Am I understood?
Yes.
Now, were you the assassin from last night?
Assassin? No. No, I've been here.
Is he lying?
I'm just holding a silver sickle
inside.
out to Elduin.
Oh yeah, I should probably roll a d20 for casting that spell.
Wait, so how many doors are there?
There's
That lead out?
Okay, so that
Wait,
would...
there's the one that you guys walked in, there was the one he tried to run out of, and then there's a third door that you have no idea.
That was a 10 for my wild surge. That is a 20 for my insight.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Alright.
Do you want silver sickle?
Ooh, I like silver, and I'm gonna toss it up and play with it.
He is eyeing it.
So,
Why were you here?
Is Catlight recovered now?
Give me a persuasion check.
with
Am I
persuasion,
friendly enough that
because,
he just wants to talk to me?
With advantage.
Okay. Well, I guess not. Thank goodness, because the first one was 17.
I said with advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. She did the second one to 2.
What's 17? That's a 30.
How do you have a 30 in it?
Expertise
Expertise.
+5.
She's a bard.
Fuck.
Also.
Is he
Ow!
Oh,
Yeah, that's
he
where
hit
he.
his head.
That's where he nailed his head on the
Oh my
cub.
god!
You okay?
Well, I was going to guidance
Oh.
him.
Thanks!
Well, he wasn't the one that was making.
I
the
know, I
check.
was going to guidance him anyway because he's
Okay.
on the...
Okay, could you state the question again?
Why were you here?
Get an extra D4.
I was here watching information. And at this point, Kat is sitting in the corner, just tapping her foot like.
Just you wait till these kids are done asking you questions. I got some questions of my own.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Kat with the sickle still pointing at him. Sorry about the office, and I'm gonna gesture to the hand.
But yeah, he's just like. I was hired to take the Archivist's place.
When?
About a week ago.
By?
The Maroon Men.
Bunch of shady motherfuckers.
There's a lot of people.
They weren't from down by Hagrid's arse, were they?
Hagnars. Not Hagrid's. Hagnars.
Hagrid's ours.
No, it's a. I think they're necromancers. I'm pretty sure they're necromancers.
Oh yeah?
They're.
Oh, hey, I know a necromancer. Oh, hey, you're a necromancer. You really shouldn't romance next. It's not appropriate. At least in public.
So, do you have a name?
Cute cat being like, what?
Again, I'm not with her.
Ildra.
Is that a name that any of us would recognize?
No.
No?
He's just a shapeshifter.
Wait, that's what his name is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was here to gather information because they needed to know about some weird ruin.
Great. And where do you take the information to?
How much time has passed?
You mean in this fight?
Yeah. We've been talking.
Oh, overall. It's been about,
Since I cast my spell.
It's only been about a minute.
I run and grab him just as the hand falls.
He doesn't seem to be struggling to get away.
I mean, he's also in the
Okay, well, I'm still going to tie him to a chair.
He's just gonna take it. He's not resisting.
So just...
Yep.
Bear in mind.
Are these necessary?
That you ask, yes.
Bear in mind, we're investigating some things of our own. You may want to tell us everything you know so you don't implicate yourself in something larger than you're already in.
So where do you take the information to?
That's a good question.
Some abandoned house in the lower south ward.
Does anyone have a map?
Cool. Address, please.
He does.
He's gonna kind of give you a general
No, I meant like
location.
in character.
Oh.
Does anyone have a map?
No.
Cat, maybe?
Cat normally does.
Cat, do you have a map?
She points to the wall.
Hey.
I'm gonna point at the wall and look at him. Where's it at?
Quarter
You
staff.
can still move your hands, bro. Don't give me that
You
shit.
tied me to a chair. I can't.
I'm going
Oh,
to.
I did do that in this timeline.
I'm gonna drag the chair over to the map.
In this reality.
Point with your fucking nose if you have to.
He leans forward, and he leans forward to a section in the.
Hey,
yes.
Oh, hey, yes.
He points he puts his nose in a location in the southern lower ward.
Do you know where that's at? Good. So listen. I don't have any more questions for you. And when they're done questioning you, we're gonna leave you with our lovely friend Kat over here.
My daughter is really a great person.
I know, please tell me you have more questions.
Do you have any names of these necromancers?
No, none of them would give me their names.
Descriptions?
I swear to God, if you say they're cloaked, I'm gonna backhand you.
They're not cloaked.
They're hooded.
They've got robes and a hood. They were very secretive. They didn't want me revealing anything. I'm
So what happens when you take
Is he
the information there?
insight if you want to figure it out.
So what happens when you take the information there?
6.
Well, so far I've only taken one thing to them, and they told me instead to deliver it to an archaeologist.
Okay, so you met them there when you took it there?
Actually, no, sorry. I had to meet an archaeologist and then go to them, but
What did I do?
I don't...
Were any of the necromancers in question wearing a ring
Oh.
Was it this?
Yeah,
with a
that.
certain
Oh, my
insignia
bad, yes.
on it?
Not that I'm aware of. Again, they were all really secretive and wouldn't let me know anything else.
I have a personal question. Is it just if silver touches you, or if does it have to make you bleed?
He is restraining from answering.
I mean, I can always just experiment while you're here.
And if it's dust and you inhale it, does it hurt?
Hope that we never
I
have to
just
use it on
avoid
you.
silver.
I kind of like him.
That's fair.
Wait. Are you the one that killed the Archivist? Oh, that's his
No,
name, right?
no,
So
That's not his name. That's his role.
What if,
What?
hey,
no,
hey,
no, I didn't.
So what if we let him go to deliver?
Any
it?
information
Hey,
you can show us
Team Huddle. Team Huddle. Come here, guys.
that might be pertinent?
Hmm?
Myth is basically asking if there's any other information that's coming to mind for him that might be pertinent.
Well, at this point, if I don't comply with you guys, you'll kill me. No, if I
I
reveal
look like a
stuff
monster?
against the necromancers, they're gonna want to hunt me down and kill me.
On the bright side, you're a shapeshifter.
I know.
On the downside, he's got a silver tag stuck in his neck.
And
I should probably take
assuming you
that out.
don't say
Yeah, you
anything
didn't
else
take it
to
out. You want to
incriminate
pull-
yourself, we might be obliged to help escort you out of the city when we leave.
Good, because I'm pretty sure they're up to something big.
In the meantime, I'm going to remove the silver tack from his neck and the roses, which are still there.
Thank you.
In what way do I let you go? I'd like to get your contact information. I have like some really good questions.
This could become a mutually beneficial friendship.
So,
Friendship.
say we let him go
If
to deliver information.
that's the case, can we lose these, please? I promise I'm not gonna run. Besides, I'm pretty sure that if I attempted to go for the door, Cat would kill me.
He can lose the shackles.
Myth kind of raises an eyebrow at Kat.
He can lose the shackles.
She kind of nods like he's smart, I'll give him that.
I mean, I've got it too.
Oh, what's behind the other door? What's behind the other door?
Are you gonna open it?
No, I'm asking him. What's behind the other
Oh.
door?
That's the archives. That's where we store all the paperwork that we don't need right away.
What information did you feed
Alright,
them?
I'm gonna
thus
take.
far?
I'll take the shackles off him.
Thank you.
I have a very strange question.
Can I also be untied from the chair? Like, seriously, I'm not gonna run.
Give me 10 minutes.
Why?
I'm going to start casting Fabricate so I can basically fill in the 2 doors that lead away with wood.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to the one door that leads outside and I'm gonna cast Arcane Lock on it.
I trust him.
Okay.
My grandmother
For,
was here.
for better or for worse.
I'm going to use the silver sickle to cut the ropes.
Okay.
So it like gets close but doesn't quite. Make
Yeah.
It's just like,
And then I'm gonna hold up the remains of the rope and go, that's a stupid fucking idea.
really, the only other door that
He
leads
ki-
out
he kinda like-
goes probably towards where Cat is.
He kind of like rubs his arm where you like touched him with it. For your information, it just burns when you touch me with it.
oh,
You're not breathing dust. You probably haven't done it yet.
No, and I don't plan to.
I'm not gonna do it to you.
it's still touching him, but it's also no.
He's like,
That'd be fucked
no.
up.
Could you get
So-
into the
That'd be
bloodstream
like
that,
snorting
then?
alcohol.
Or no, think
No,
more snorting like
That's
embers
what you do
from
when
a
you
fire.
torture them. You get little pellets of silver.
Are you guys all saying this out loud?
No, not that,
Okay.
but that's
Okay.
me out of character going, this
Okay.
is
I'm
what
just
I
saying
do.
this.
So
I did say
Oh no,
that-
we're talking about this in
yeah,
character.
I did say like the snorting silver, like if
He's
you had
looking at
embers
both of
go
you
into your nose.
horrified right now. Like,
What information did you
Myth
feed
kind
them
of waves like, ignore
thus
them.
far?
Oh, I'm gonna pull out a notebook and start taking notes about the shapeshifter.
it was some map. Apparently, the archaeologist was tasked with surveying some
Crypt.
something like that. I didn't get the details. I just delivered the information.
Oh god, I have this weird voice in my head. Someone named Rose. She wants to know: what came first, the chicken or the egg?
What?
No. So they're looking for something.
The egg?
Okay, cool.
I'm a very strong proponent of that because it would probably be a genetic mutation at birth to get the chicken.
Okay, yeah.
Why is the bard talking about this? I'm the druid.
Yeah. But if you guys want,
I wonder if I've seen the first chicken.
I mean, if you guys want, the archaeologist, I think, had a copy of the map.
Oh, who was the archaeologist, or was he also being secret?
No. He was actually incredibly nice. His name was Alphadon.
Bless you.
Is that a new type of dinosaur?
No. What the fuck is a dinosaur?
I swear I knew one like that was named that.
No, Alphadon Naymare.
Sounds like a horse.
He's some
No.
elf from the City of Gold.
Oh god, elves.
Do I know that name?
Hi!
Oh shit, I'm half an elf too.
Excuse you.
Oh, you're an elf.
She's an elf too.
You
I'm half
might
elf.
have heard it. You
She's
at least
part of
know
elf.
that there's like a society for archaeologists, so he probably was from that.
Okay. So I don't know him personally, but I know what group he probably belongs to then.
Everyone in the room is part elf except for the shapeshifter.
That means we're all Fae.
No.
There's a lot of Fae in here, bro.
But
What kind of work have you been doing most of your life? I'm adopting this NPC.
This is our shapeshifter now.
There's a lot of
What's that sickle's handle?
persuasion. He seems hesitant to actually talk about it.
I mean, I have an inference I can make no matter what, but that was a 30. He's my friend now. We're gonna go.
You don't
get
even need
coffee
charm
later.
person.
Not gonna lie,
Can I
the
come?
main thing people ask shapeshifters to do is to kill people.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You don't
Do
seem
you
like
realize? Do you realize how easy it is to get close to people when you appear as someone they know?
Oh, I know. I was telling him earlier. Did you know there's like a kind of bard that does something similar to you?
No, they kill them and then take the shape.
No, I didn't know
It's
that.
terrifying.
That sound. Okay, really, that's not too far from what I do, but
Except Silver doesn't work on them, I don't think, because they're not actually shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Myth kind of waves them off again, and she says,
Yes,
You-
you can't adopt him.
"You
Wait,
don't seem
if
like
one of them killed the
you
shapeshifter.
enjoy that type of work."
I don't know.
does anyone really enjoy killing?
Not
Myth
really.
kind of looks at Kat, and she goes,
You're from the temple
"I'm sure
of
that
death.
there would be something that you'd have to do to
No,
prove
Devin,
yourself."
Hold on. Pause.
Devin
Did
killed
you just assume that I enjoy killing because I'm from the Temple of Death?
Yeah,
What the
excuse
fuck
you.
is that?
Devin killing
Excuse you.
are synonymous. Like, you can't
He's
just-
also a necromancer.
That doesn't
That
mean he
doesn't
likes
mean I
killing,
enjoy
that's all.
killing.
He enjoys recycling.
Yes. I'm a very green individual.
He just wants
No,
to
you're
raise a
not.
family.
Okay, it's mostly black.
I already forgot what this fucker's name is.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
understand how hard it is to raise a family
Yago or
this day
whatever.
and age?
I can help you.
Iliagor?
I can raise
No.
dead.
Sure.
You're not my type.
Iliagor, you said?
Yeah.
You didn't really catch my drift.
Iliagor,
No.
I can't speak for everybody here, but if you decide that you want possibly a better line of work, I'm sure that you'd have to prove yourself wanting a different type of work, but after you get out of the city, there may be a place for you in one of the temples.
Or you can come with us.
How do you mean?
Well, I know that my father, for example, worked at the Temple of Sele, and sometimes it would be difficult to get information that really should not exist with certain people. And like you said, it's easy to get close to people if you're somebody they know.
Yes.
Might be a way to help retrieve things or that sort of thing that might otherwise be harmful.
Oh no.
Or you can
That's
help people with
true.
closure. You know, like recently deceased relatives. They want to say
Okay,
goodbye.
now I kill people, and that sounds fucked up.
That does sound fucked up.
There is also
that sounds pretty.
the druids. You'll already turn into things.
I don't turn into animals though.
I'm
Yeah, who
not sure
turns into
what
animals?
work
I
might
do.
be needed
Oh,
in
right.
That's
the
fucked
Temple
up.
of Life.
It's fucked up.
Wait, say that.
I don't know if there's
How
any
do
work
you
like that
control
that the Temple of Life handles.
Question.
Cat kind of
Really has to be
looks
humanoid.
looks at you, looks at him.
A
I'm
shapeshifter
sure
druid.
there are things I can think of.
Would a shapeshifter druid be able to
Grandmother,
shape
I
wild
doubt-
shape?
You know, all I'm thinking now is
That'd
Nakane
be
thinking
weird.
to herself, Grandma, I don't think you need another beer runner.
She's thinking that, not saying it out loud.
What's that is Nakane just knows.
But that, like, it's
You-
trying to kind of.
You
I'm
see
just- I gotta ask.
Iliagor look at you and just kind of go, raise his eyebrow like
That's fucked up.
he seemed to have heard what you thought. Like
That's fucked up.
looks over at Kat.
And I know if you work for a temple, a lot of times they provide a stipend for lodging, that sort of thing. That might be a way. I'm sure that you do want to clear town for a while, though.
This guy's fucked up. He was just asking if I've ever had sex in a mild shape.
What?
Are you telling me this in character?
Listen,
Yes!
Listen, he
Myth
found
kind
out
of
that
like
the only other animal that enjoys sex are dolphins, and he had to shag a lot of animals to figure that out.
I mean, just another druid, but Myth kind of like raised her eyebrow and she goes, "That wouldn't be the strangest story I'd heard about druids, but
Just another druid.
What's that?
Yeah,
supposed to mean?
there was this druid called Zeus once.
Pretty sure that was a shapeshifter.
I think it was a shapeshifter druid.
Yup.
Yeah, there you go. That answers your question.
I mean, if I could find a better line of work, that honestly it would be preferable. I did not choose to be what I am.
Don't work
I
for
mean,
me.
a shapeshifter could infiltrate an orc camp because they can turn into an orc.
I'm setting up some favors for
Yeah,
us
all
down
you
the
gotta do
line."
is just
Yeah.
all you gotta do is just walk in and look at the guy and just go zug zug.
And I know that if we're escorting you out of the city, if something comes up, that's more
What?
than an opportunity to let some other people see what type of character you'd prefer to have.
We just need to write it all down on this sheet.
Did Yats just send us a bunch
This
of
kind of like-
staplers?
Yes, you did.
It, like, you know, she's being friendly.
I don't know what it means either.
Stapler. I believe you have my stapler.
He kind of looks at Kat and then kind of looks to the rest of you. He's like, in all honesty, the only person who really can help determine my fate is Kat. If it is, even give me 2 days, and I can disappear. And once whatever has happened in this city has blown over, I will come back.
Hey, Cat. Cat.
Yes.
Can I have him?
Slavery's illegal.
I'm liking...
A hireling.
I am enjoying the thought of having a shapeshifter at my disposal.
Trying.
Think
Listen,
about it.
I'm going to turn back to the shapeshifter. Listen, if you work for me, I will never require that you kill anyone.
How much do you pay?
Hold on a second. I need a good reference point for this, and I know there's a thing in the
You're
PHP for
liable to
hirelings.
vanish.
He doesn't need
I know.
Honestly, I
drive.
think he would have a better life.
Oh, you
here
know what?
with
You got the
grandmother.
PHP right here.
Yes, I do.
Give me this.
Oh, I was druiding in that.
I do like the idea of not having to kill anybody, but again, I am really good at retrieving information.
Yikes.
I'm sure grandmother can
How
keep
much?
you plenty of gold that.
Yeah, she
Okay.
Kat kind of says yes. There's a particular organization that we definitely need more information on.
Is it Shady McTrady?
I will pay you 2 gold per day. That includes the days I don't actually ask you to do anything.
2 gold a day.
Yes.
Looks at Kat. Kat goes, we've got lodgings, and we can offer protection.
That they can.
Like, who wants to mess with the Church of Life? Which is then linked to the Church of Death, which means both of them.
But if you take my money and run, so help me.
I think I will take Kat up on this. I appreciate the offer, but right now I am definitely more concerned with my own well-being.
3 gold a day.
This does not secure my well-being.
Myth kind of raises an eyebrow at Kat.
Cat, I'll split them with. Not that way.
You're too young for that.
La, 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 la.
I was with Nakane, not with Nakane. Thank you for the clip boops. I'm excited to see these after.
Yes, thank you, Rose.
I'm not
I
sure
don't
what
even know what to
title
title this.
It's probably the wild shape thing.
Kat's going to go, yes, we will make sure that you are able to get out of the city. For now, I would like you to, when you
get
return When you return, I would like you to return to the form of the Archivist. We need to make his disappearance...
Seamless?
Yes. Seamless. Once this has been blown over, we will be covering the tracks of your disappearance.
Myth kind of smiles and goes to shake the guy's hand.
He kind of reaches out and shakes your hand.
Oh,
She's like,
sorry about the
"Welcome to the
whole
group."
hand thing. I know it's kind of creepy the
Cracked
first
a few
time.
ribs, but really nothing too bad.
I would say I'm sorry about the thorns and the pin, but it was kind of necessary.
We've had kind of a rough night.
I gathered just from some of your surface thoughts.
Oh, never mind. I don't know anything about that.
That's right.
From our surface level.
I forgot. Shapeshifters are a little...
Sean, what are you doing?
Oh, he was looking at Rose's clips.
That's not gonna support a titty. Support a titty.
Okay. He's like, well, seems I need to get out of town. But yes,
Do you know what happened to the actual Archivist's body?
I have no idea. I know he.
You don't eat them?
That's fucked up.
No.
I thought they ate them to become them.
No.
You are
And then he's like,
I'm...
and he like you see his body shudder from top down, and then he looks like you.
Dude, that's so
No,
cool.
I really
Wait, does he imitate
doubt-
my clothing?
Yes.
I really doubt he ate you unless there's been something going on that I don't know about.
I don't.
No,
Yeah,
like
it could have
the
been
2
another.
days
It
you'd
could have
be
been another
here.
me.
I wonder if you do well in a temple if there might be a place for you as a diplomat for your kind.
Well, I
Or
guess we'll
another
see.
storyteller.
But then he shifts back to the Archivist form, and
Where can I find another one of you to hire?
I don't know. It's very hard to find my kind to begin with.
No, I am not moonbeaming an entire crowd, nor are you silver dusting an entire crowd.
That'd be fucked up.
No.
Pretty sure a lot of people would cough if they had silver dust.
But
in
yeah,
their throats.
and he's gonna walk up to the city map, and he's going to point to the northern upper ward. It's like, this is the location of the archaeologist's house. If you plan to visit him, he is actually very nice, and he has some fairly good tea.
I assume that we may be needing to leave town soon ourselves. I know that you might prefer to leave even before us,
Oh.
and if that's the case, it sounds like Kat might have something else arranged. Otherwise,
I'm going to be leaving as soon as this is done, if Kat is able to assist me.
Necromancers, did they mention a soulless demon or anything like that? Like you might have overheard.
I've never heard of that.
What was the other bit about ice?
Yeah.
What-
he recites the rhyme.
I don't recite the rhyme, I'm reciting specific bits like the ice, whatever, and
I have no idea. I've never heard of that. Again, a lot of the information I gathered was just...
I was just wondering if you ever heard it, or if they're actually looking into it.
Okay, my last question. Were you anal about everything being straight because you are, or because he was?
Because he was.
Okay, cool.
You have to remember, I have to assume his identity, which means all of his little quirks.
It's gotta suck.
You don't want to see his house.
Are you gonna be living there?
Eventually, it sounds like.
I hope not.
Hey, Cat.
All those bugs are creepy.
Bugs?
Pin bugs.
Oh, never mind, Cat.
He was a very eccentric man. Anyway, if there's anything else, well, I guess I really can't help you much more right now.
And like I said, I'm sure Kat has questions for you. It sounds like we have some things yet to look into.
Yes, I believe we. Yes.
Can we please look at the door?
Myth kind of looks at Kat like, is there anything else that you need from us right now?
Keep investigating what you can. Any leads, I'm going to be looking into stuff myself, as we have a certain individual to
detect magic.
find.
30 feet.
He's dead.
Uses.
Yes. I am down to 1 charge left at it.
And then you can never use it again.
No, I have to wait till the next round to get charges back.
Let's see if this still is magic or if this
Let's
one.
go to the door.
I'm holding it up.
Alright, well, I
What's between
suppose we can go look for the secret
If I
door
use the
that you
last
keep
charge on it, it
mentioning.
has a
but I
chance of
suppose-
Can.
Wait.
They can do that.
Cat looks confused. Okay, so I know you described the secret door, but I've never actually.
I have an idea for the
What are you
secret
trying
door.
to do?
Detect magic on this rock that we got that had magic on it the first time and see if it
I'll
was.
cast
She
a
looks like
magic on it.
Cat looks like she's thinking for a second.
It's a fucking ritual.
I'm curious. It's nothing. I don't.
If you've got anything, Grandma, it would greatly help.
I cast detect magic on the rock. Is there anything different with it?
Is it
No.
still magic?
It's still magic.
Okay.
It's still
I was just checking to see if it like worn off from last night or like
No.
anything like that.
Cat kind of goes. Mikane, as you actually you might not know before you were born.
Do I know?
Is that Excedrin over there?
Dad, I don't know if you
Yes.
would know.
Can
It's
I have it?
it was church business.
Probably not.
Well, the last leader to the Church of Life died unexpectedly.
I knew that.
They knew I was going to be the next leader, and there was supposed to be some more information that he was passing on to me.
But he died before he could,
Yes.
including the door,
He
probably.
did mention that there was something that he needed to talk to me about. Something that no one else in the church really knows about, but I never got the chance to find out what that was.
Would
So
it,
if we find some earth-shattering secret, let you know and don't tell anybody else.
Yes.
would it possibly be in the archives?
Doubtful.
Did he leave behind a diary or a logbook?
If he did, it would not have been with any of that information.
It's very sensitive.
I do
information.
have a question. Are any of your clerics or people here capable of casting Identify?
Oh, I can do that.
You can do that.
I can do that.
Because this
I can do it
stone-
too. Oh no, I can do it. Oh, let me look at my class features. real
We have some connections we could pull, but
I say
might
we
take
let
a
the
look.
Church of Werno decide that, since they know better than to mess with me right now.
True.
No, I can't.
Oh,
do that.
Oh, the
Um,
Temple of Sele probably has
I
more
can-
people that can do that.
I can do it tomorrow.
That makes sense.
Just so you're aware, the Temple of Werno people might be a little bit
Here?
terrified
Grovelly?
of you, and they might come looking for
Dad,
me.
what did you do?
You're dead.
No.
Their sacred trees in their temple have started to wither.
Dad want me.
Mikane.
She didn't wither the tree, but she was very loud and scary.
I didn't.
Other
touch
than
it.
that, they would like to talk to me
I-
because their sacred trees started to wither last night.
I didn't touch it.
Grandma, to put it delicately, I may have channeled Auntie M's temper.
Okay, whose face did you break this time?
No one's face broke.
I
He was just
I
being.
just yelled.
The floor's a little bit cracked.
Promise.
So much more tame version of your aunt. Okay.
The floor's cracked. She did hit the ground with a hammer.
Just one more thing I have to take
By the
care
way,
of.
No, you don't have to take care of it. I'm saying they'll come looking for us through you, possibly.
And the only reason my temper
get
got
water
lit
all
is
over your
because they
Blanca was probably cleaning.
insulted
Well, like,
and laughed
just-
about your name and mine.
I think she was drinking.
We
And
didn't think she was, but she said she was.
and there, as we know, there's not very many tieflings
They didn't believe me when I said that they could find us
through you.
through the temple and you if they really had trouble finding us.
They also said they knew me somehow.
Oh yeah.
From my
Maybe.
tenure.
Maybe.
I
Didn't they didn't
Oh,
believe that the only
I still
other
don't know
people
who
here
you
was-
are.
I'm Aldwin.
That answers nothing.
It really doesn't.
He's a spellcaster, grandmother.
How do you know him?
He literally appeared in my house.
And he
And you're letting him come along with you.
I didn't do it on purpose.
apparently knows all of us and is really
Okay,
Yeah, don't worry about this one.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. So if people from
I
Werno-
find out that you hurt my granddaughter,
I'll know who
I will
Aldwin
flay
is.
you.
I know.
it's my great
You did it once
grandmother.
already. It's a long story.
That's not reassuring.
Not reassuring.
No, not because of her.
Okay.
You go do what you need to do and let us deal with the murky bits. I got this.
Okay.
And what? Ooh.
When they leave, Mitch would kind of hesitate and then kind of like run over and quick give the changer a hug and then
He's kind of like taken by surprise and just, thank you. And he's gonna walk off with Cat.
friends.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't get his contact information. Oh well, I'll get it later.
No, you won't. Alright, now, isn't there
We
a
adopted that
door you
NPC.
want to investigate, Aldwin? Because I
Or
will...
is there?
I'll take you back down there. Let's go.
I didn't know if Jake was calling it or not.
We can go a little bit further.
Okay.
Because I want to know the direction that you guys are going.
To the door.
To the door.
Secret door.
Okay.
We go back down to the door.
Secret
Yeah.
tunnel.
To the
Fast
Oran
forward.
Forest.
You guys are in front of. You guys are back down in front.
So
Secret.
I'm
There are now a few guards.
I'm checking
Down
again
there.
to see if anybody followed us.
Perception.
I'm scared of people. That probably isn't good enough. But it's a 13.
My passive's better than that.
My passive's better than that too.
You don't notice anybody following you.
So we get back down there. Did anyone break the seal I created?
You shouldn't break the seal when you're drinking.
I haven't yet.
Keyword being yet.
Yeah. No, nobody seems to have broken the seal. There's actually several guards down here.
Okay, so I'm gonna rub my hands together and I'm gonna go walk up to the secret door. I'm very excited.
Okay.
I'm very excited. Would you allow a little bit of flavor casting for knock? Like it wouldn't change it too much.
Sure.
So I'm just going to walk up to the door, put my ear against it, rub my hand over it, and then I'm going to wrap my fingers against it, or my knuckles against it, and when it does, a massive knocking sound rings out for 300 feet.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy!
Is that everybody?
Nope, just him.
Okay.
Oh,
forget
I
your
should probably
D20
roll a
cast.
Wild Surge
Yep.
thing. Wild Surge 2! Yikes!
Got a little close
You
there, huh?
feel yourself become a little bit disconnected from the temporal.
Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
That is a 23.
Okay.
You failed.
So you're going to take half damage.
What the fuck?
Luckily, it's only 1 force damage. As you knock, the door seems to like force you away.
Bonk.
There seems to have been some kind of magic in place for this that
Take one lump.
that reacted to
90.
you knocking.
What the fuck?
However, you do see text up here when you do. And it says, only those who are worthy may enter.
I'm worthy. I knocked. It's polite. It makes me worthy.
And you kind of shock some of the guards that are
I didn't
around
use
here.
any sort of electric magic.
No, it was mostly like just the the knocking and like
Oh.
getting knocked back.
The
You should
surprise,
try the door.
Gareth.
I should try the door.
Nikana, do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see
Yes,
it?
I see the text.
Can I cast knock through Nikana? Can I use her as an arcane focus?
No, you're not pair-bound?
So Nakane would just like walk up to where the door would be and reach out a hand and touches where the door would be and like gently like push.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
You open the door.
Wait, didn't the door already open or no?
No.
Nothing happened. Only text appeared.
Oh,
Myth kind of looks like, right. And she just kind of like puts her hand against the wall, like not pushing, just like, I touched it.
Nothing happens.
You know, that sounds like something we
Can
might
I-
need Cat for.
Probably.
I'm gonna
My
try to
other
open
thought
the door.
was you because you're her dad.
It doesn't budge. In fact, you don't even know where there's a handle.
I really doubt it's just because I'm her dad, but... You know.
Nothing
Oh,
happens.
wait.
So
Okay.
sarcastically, under her breath, Nakane just goes, "So, Mom, got any ideas since you've been down here?"
She's not there.
No,
Oh.
like saying sarcastically, just into the abyss, like.
Yes. No, I'm joking.
No.
You don't hear anything.
Nakane, this is your mother. Remember to do your dishes. Do you
Jake,
need a
it's just
coat,
little
dear?
feathers.
Hello.
Very good.
Nakane, tell your
Nakane,
grandma.
make sure to wear a supportive bra.
Is this crypt made of stone?
Yes.
No.
Can I get through the door, please?
It just said,
I'll put it back.
"I'm not disturbing the resting place of my ancestors
I'm not
and
going to
my mother."
destroy anything. I'm just going to mold it.
I doubt that would work, but if you
Possible.
put it back, then yes.
I'm going to try casting mold earth, which does work on stone, on like next to the door.
I've got possible.
No, it's a completely stone crypt.
Yeah.
Oh, it works on stone.
Yeah.
It doesn't move.
Put that thing back where it came.
Nothing happens.
You can try it. I don't have that.
Do you want me to try it?
Yeah.
What are you trying?
Pass wall. A passage appears at a point of your choice.
Can I try to find an opening mechanism for this door?
Sure. Perception.
I'm guessing that doesn't work.
Pass wall? Are you trying it?
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
He's gonna hit a fucking wall.
That you realize that just opens a door, or opens a hole in the thing, same as the stone.
Oh, then no, don't worry about it.
It's not like I actually teleport through.
Yeah, you try to do it and nothing appears. It seems like whatever magic has been done on this, it's multiple layers of protection magic.
Yeah.
Is that you flipping me off but with your pointer finger?
Now he
It was
rolled
my
a 2.
perception roll.
You find jack shit.
It's really
Holy
hard
shit,
to
I was
see.
wondering where he went!
It's so hard to tell and perceive where the handle is, and it's invisible.
Alright, let's go get the person.
Hmm.
I bet Kat's gonna be thrilled to be dragged back down here.
Let's let her finish her business. Don't we have
I'm
business
not
at the
walking in. Sending
Yeah?
to Cat. The door says only the worthy may enter. Your turn when you're free.
Have you tried sending Nakane in?
We have
Will,
no
for
idea.
flavor, will you allow me to say yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And your dad.
She doesn't get a response back.
Nakane would continue to just kind of touch around on the wall.
Pencil, please.
So, are you guys doing anything else to this area? Are you
I can't think of anything else.
Dispel magic.
any detecting magic?
I mean, he already detected it.
Yeah, we
You
already
already
did the
did magic
detective.
detect.
Well,
stuff.
you did the.
Down
No, I did a
zero.
wand of secrets. I
Oh,
didn't
you
do
did,
a
yeah.
wand of
You
magic.
didn't actually use detect magic.
Yeah, sure. You know, I'll use my last charge.
I have dispel magic.
I can
Oh.
just detect it without the chance of breaking the thing.
The wands that only have 3 charges don't have a chance of breaking, actually.
Yeah. So, and you're looking at this wall, right?
Yes.
Constitution saving throw.
Motherfucker! Oh no.
What?
That's a 1.
He cast a 1 for the
It's
save.
a 1.
That's a 1.
You're blinded.
No, that's for his
That's
magic
it.
casting.
Altogether, it's 9.
Oh.
Did you do a magic
Oh,
casting?
wait.
Is that for your magic
Is
casting
that
or
for
the
your
save?
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Oh.
he's using a wand, so it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't cast as the count as
Um,
one thing. Right.
You go blind, but before you do, it is like glowing. It's like you stared at the sun in abjuration magic.
Ooh.
Stone.
I think I have a lore mastery thing for this. Let me check.
Stone. Hold out to door. Nothing.
Nothing happens.
It was an idea.
Yeah, no, that's an idea.
Now, I'm assuming this isn't gonna work, because I'm assuming that the person that did this is a much stronger mage than me. But I'll cast Dispel Magic at the 6th level.
Doesn't do anything.
Watch the stone actually be nothing significant at all, and Jake's laughing his ass off in his mind as I'm just
May I
like...
have a thing? A pencil, please.
Nakane is still just kind of like investigating
Which one
the
am I
door, like trying to figure
Door middle,
out like.
please.
You can't even
Found it.
find the
Yo.
edges to the door.
Found it.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
she's
Feature
like.
somewhere where you like.
Yeah, there this seems to
like,
be
even if you don't know the
completely
knowledge, you know
seamless.
that.
Yeah.
The only reason you know there's a door is one
Might be
because
background.
of
It's background.
because he said it, and because there's
Now writing on it.
there's now writing that appeared on the wall.
Well, now
Do I recognize this abjuration magic?
The detect magic shouldn't tell you that. It only.
I know.
tells
I'm
you-
asking if I would recognize it.
There's several like layers of spells that you can think of. There's probably some form of arcane lock. There's probably some form of like.
Ooh. Yes has a decent idea.
What did she say?
Nakane, you should cut your hand.
I was gonna say, let's make sure it's not the necromancer or Uranos. You should touch it.
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah, he already did. Okay, I'll try that. I do have a dagger. So Nakane would, across her palm,
Take 1 damage.
yeah,
I'm just gonna say.
and wince a little like, fuck. And
I can
then
do it
would
with the
put
silver
her
sickle.
hand against the door.
You smear some blood on the wall.
Well, didn't work, yes, good idea. And then she go,
No, that is a clever idea, but
Dragon Age thing there, yes.
It's for cat.
The blood
What
is
else
going.
did we have that we were able to look into?
where now?
Where no?
Yep,
You have a
weirdo.
fan.
I think.
there's the archaeologist. There's the hideout of the necromancers.
God.
Let's do where now.
Yeah, we'll check in with them first.
Okay, so we are going to call it for tonight because I actually do have to get up tomorrow.
Yep.
For work.
Me too.
But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed today's session.
Yeah.
You guys made a friend.
Get my dice back.
But yeah. Any thoughts from the party right now as to...
I want in that fucking door.
The cat was
So
cool.
when you said that you think that you added like 2 more episodes to this, you may have been overzealous now.
I got through 2 of my paragraphs.
Good.
And I
Of
got
how
to
many?
read 2 things of block text.
I'm guessing that shapeshifter was really, really squishy. And just not actually combat based.
Oh, he was a complete coward. I actually have notes here, saying, here, give me a second, appears still alive, it does not try to fight the party, but attempts to run. If interrogated, it doesn't take much to persuade it from going against who put them there.
Okay.
Oh, so that 30 in persuasion was overkill?
Oh yeah, it was like a 10 to beat it.
Alright.
So, but yeah, again, thank you everyone who showed up to
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah.
Tune in next week for episode 4 to see what more they find out.
Where'd the rubber go? The
Which
big
so
rubber.
far we found
The what?
out like
Eraser.
jack shit.
Well, you got
We
some.
found some ways
It's an
to go
eraser,
to
not a
find more
rubber. A rubber is a
information.
condom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hope you guys had fun.
Yes.
I know
He was like, "Where's the rubber?" And I was like,
I did. So, I don't know where the
That's
mouse
what we
is.
call it.
Or I know where the keyboard is. I
Thank
don't know
you
where the
very
mouse is.
We
It's
don't
right
know.
there.
We're just here now. We're just gonna hang out until
Jake,
Jake
it's
figures out his
fired.
Oh, shit.
On screen. Behind
Sure.
you.
Can you stop the stream?
Hi guys.
life. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.